Choose life. Choose a job. Choose a career. Choose a family. Choose a fucking big television. Choose a proper podcast. Choose an American to do the narration of a train spotting sketch for said podcast, since our only Scottish friend Jade Cluett said no.
I'm English, not Scottish, you fucking moron.
Choose to talk movies. Choose to talk TV. Choose to, apropos of nothing, make the occasional tasteless joke at the expense of the late O.J. Simpson.
O.J. was so good at football and acting, he thought he'd take a stab at divorce.
Choose a ridiculously high-priced Disney Plus subscription. Choose going to the opening night release of Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny in 3D XDD box so you can write a movie review to warn people of how fucking awful it is. Choose not to cry from depression after seeing it or violently attack anyone who says, it wasn't that bad.
Oh, come on, it wasn't that bad.
Shut the fuck up! Choose sitting on your couch watching entire seasons of mind-numbing, spirit-crushing television shows like Velma, Book of Boba Fett, or, God forbid, Halo. Only to have your co-host stop you from discussing it with just 3 magic words.
I don't care!
Choose rotting away at the end of it all, pissing your last in a miserable home, nothing more than an embarrassment to the selfish, fucked up brats you spawned to replace yourselves. Choose something to listen to during that. Choose a proper podcast. But why would I want to do a thing like that? I chose not to choose a proper podcast. I chose something else. And the reasons? There are no reasons. Who needs reasons when you have the Simplistic Reviews podcast? In a shitload of heroin. Oh yeah, that's the spot. Don't do drugs, kids. Unless you got the money for it.
This is the Simplistic Reviews podcast. They talk movies. They talk TV. They've been talking about both for so long now, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. I'm your announcer, Julie. And once again we're doing simplistic horse racing this episode. So bet now, which one of these subjects will have the most jokes made about it? Iran war jokes. Jokes about Jared Leto being creepy. Or, inexplicably, jokes About Arbor Day. What? It could happen. Here are your hosts. Matthew Stewart, DJ Valentine, and Justin Polizzi.
Hey kids, this is Simplistic Reviews podcast. For show purposes, I'm DJ Valentine. And I'm joined by 2 guys who think sunstroke is when you masturbate outside. Matthew Stewart.
It's not?
It's not? Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I've been lying my whole life.
That's what I've been talking. That's what I've been calling it for decades.
My father told me that. My grandfather told me that.
How
It's
Dad
all
did it.
passed down
That's how
for
America does
generations.
it.
The
It's
old
worked out pretty well so far.
sunstroke method.
Old sunstroke.
You ever gone outside?
You go outside, you stare that sun in the
You look
eye.
right into the sun.
Yeah.
You
and then you
go
look in
and
your
you go-
brown eye.
When you go blind while you're jerking off, you staring
you-
at the eclipse.
It's a stare down.
Play with the old one eye.
Sun up
Yeah.
to sundown.
Yeah.
They called it the golden hour.
Yeah.
You show that sun who's boss.
Yeah, baby. First,
Sounds just like that.
dick joke right out of the gate.
Well, you teed it up. We
I did.
knocked
It's
it
going to be
out.
a classic episode.
Classic
We're
dick
going
joke
back
episode.
to how things used to be, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen. We don't give a fuck.
We have
We're
gonna be
limited
saying
time
what
on
we
this
wanna
plane, on this plane of existence,
Ready?
so we're going to
Ready?
get them all
Ready for
out.
this? Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready for this.
Retarded.
Oh, easy.
Holy.
Justin, you might not remember this, but I know Matthew will. Hey, you remember when WWE
What does
had
this mean?
a retarded wrestler named Eugene? Remember that?
Yes. And yes, spoiler, he wasn't retarded.
No, he wasn't.
Oh, he acted it?
Yeah,
you
he
can
went
never
full
do it
retard.
today, but it was
Like, I'm a wrestler.
Yeah, he's like and he did the clapping with his hands. Like
he would clap his hands without touching his fingers, and then
not
they.
cup clapping, but holding.
Boy,
your
were the
hands
80s
upright.
a different time.
But he
weren't
was
they?
like
No.
Justin. He was
These
like
were
a
like- this is like
savant,
the
so he would
2000s,
act. He was like
Justin.
Forrest Gump.
Whatever happened to him?
I think he's
I think
still alive.
he's still alive. He's like very normal.
Well, here's an idea for you
well-adjusted
guys. How about the listeners? We could start a fun.
Yeah.
We can
For him?
meet, Bruce Springsteen's getting his own movie. Queen has gotten their own movie. Maybe it's time he gets his
Bob
own
Marley
movie.
got his
Eugene-
own movie.
Bob Marley did get his own movie.
The
I never saw
Eugene
it.
story.
The Eugene story.
But you can
No, you
never do it today. It's so like.
I'll do it.
No,
He'll
I'm
do
not
it.
saying you
Justin
can't
will
do
do
it,
it.
but you can't do it.
Oh, I mean, people will be upset, but there's nothing like good press or
feel
bad
like
press. It's all the same. It's all good press.
Well, how
Sure.
many different wrestling movies? How many different wrestlers have had wrestler movies? You've had what's your name?
Well, you
What's
got the
your name?
Iron Claw, then you got
The
the
Iron
one
Claw.
with Sydney Sweeney's coming out.
Yeah, that's like with a
You had the
Rock has one.
wrestler.
No, that's UFC. Which one?
The Wrestler.
Wrestler.
Yeah,
but
probably
there
the best
really hasn't
one.
been much after that, right?
Florence Pugh played what's her name of.
Oh yeah, that movie was good.
Everything.
That Fighting with Your Family, I think it's
Oh,
called.
yeah.
Fighting with Your
Rock
Family.
is in that one, by the way.
And that's it, right?
The Rock is in it. And
I think that's it.
Oh, you have No Holds Barred with Hulk Hogan.
But that's like that's
what? That was
really-
wrestling. They were wrestling.
It's a wrestling.
Yeah, but that's
movie.
Remember
further
when Rocky
back.
threw Hulk Hogan over the top rope in Rocky 2, I think it was?
Yeah, I'm
Or 3. Was it 3? I think it was 3, actually.
No, Thunder Lips.
Thunder
Muscle
Lips. Yeah, he throws Thunder Lips
Muscle
over the top
Lips.
rope.
Thunderlipped.
No, that's Sunstroke.
Sunstroke
Sunstroke.
sounds like a GI Joe villain.
That's like a Transformer.
Thunder
Optimus,
Lips
get
versus
Sunstroke
Sunstroke.
over there.
He's
What's funny? I think there is a
definitely Hasbro
Transformer called
character.
Sunstroke.
Is there?
Or
What
maybe
kind
it's
of
Sunstreaker.
What kind of car is he? Like a Corvette?
I think he's like a yellow fucking Ferrari or
Sounds
something.
about right.
Sweet.
I don't know why, but it makes sense to me.
Kids, Google Sunstroke a Transformer. See what happens.
Yeah, but no, just type in Sunstroke. You might find some really
Sun-
good
You're gonna find a whole bunch
Sunstroking.
of shit. You know,
Sunstroking. Yes, just turn
Go
off the.
to a search engine called Pornhub and type in sunstroking
Well, if it's
Sunstroking.
allowed.
on your
Well, just-
computer.
just-
Don't do that work.
Yeah,
Or
if you're
school.
allowed, if your state allows,
state
it,
allows
your state might allow. But you know what? Get a VPN, and you could beat off all day.
Are you about to drop like an advert, Matthew? Are you
Yes.
more VPN?
Everybody needs to go to VPN.
VPN.
Get ready for the biggest stroke fest you'll ever see on VPN.
You haven't seen a stroke this big before in your life.
That's kind of like my Alex Jones a little bit.
As somebody who uses a VPN every single day of his life, because I don't want what the government sees me doing.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
exactly.
At this point, the government's probably doing the same shit.
The government is probably the VPN.
If it's good enough for our president, it's good enough for us.
You know, I've been listening to
Good
some
enough for
old episodes, you know, and
Yeah.
you know, Freddie
The first, like,
Freddie's the
25
historian, and he's got
He
me
is.
thinking like maybe we should go back to how it used to be.
Everything was better about
So
12, 13 years ago.
We're gonna
Well, I mean,
refresh the
the
podcast.
missiles are coming, so we might as well just
get it out.
get it out.
Yeah, everything was better 13
Make sure you
years
have your
ago.
iodine pills, kids.
Yeah.
And you don't want to
Iodine
take that so you can block the radiation in the
Yeah,
air.
the
going
radiation-
to your lymph nodes.
I saw Chernobyl. We're kind of fucked at that point. So
I feel like it, you know how you have the
We're
false
fucked.
teeth, the
We're
false
fucked.
tooth. You know, sometimes
Oh, to
you
break?
have one false tooth that's iodine, the
Yeah,
other
right,
false
right.
tooth that's cyanide.
Oh,
Just make sure.
cyanide.
Just make sure you bite.
Wait,
the
he didn't die.
Yeah.
Let's do Silva from the Skyfall.
Wasn't it just a what movie was that?
That was Skyfall. He bit his.
No,
I bit in
no,
the tooth. I
there was
didn't die.
No, but the new
Melted
Mission
my
Impossible-
insides.
The new Mission Impossible also had a scene like that.
Oh
remember?
wait, he pretended though. Tom Cruise
pretended,
pretended
yeah.
that he had a
Silva
cyanide
actually-
capsule.
The old fake off.
Yes.
Yeah, I like to call The Final Reckoning the best Neil Breen movie I've ever seen.
It is pretty Neil Breen. I'm in it. I have all the
There's a lot
girls
of tuna
with me.
cans. There's a lot of tuna cans
A lot of
everywhere.
tuna, a lot of
Lot
tuna,
of
you
A lot
tuna
of
for some
politics
He,
and
was throwing-
women.
he had a lot of computers. A lot of computers.
tons of computers, and you have a very lengthy dialogue about the Messiah
The government.
and him walking through.
And a
the
government
desert.
official does get shot. That does
Yes.
happen in the movie.
It does.
happen.
I'm telling you, the best Neil Breen movie never made.
That might be Neil Breen. Wait a minute, Matthew.
Mm.
What if?
What
What if? What
What
if
if?
The
Tom
mask is
Cruise
coming
is
off.
like the evolved version of Neil Breen? It's-
He
he's
just
the
sat-
cell.
He sat there and
He's
watched all
like
of our movie
the-
commentaries on him, and he's like, you know what? I'm
I'm
going to
making
do that.
this. Yes.
This guy's onto something.
He's
Let's do
the Super Saiyan version of Neil Breen.
He's the Super Saiyan. When Neil Breen hits Super Saiyan, he turns into Tom
He
Cruise.
turns into Tom Cruise. I
If it
believe
doesn't work, it's a tax write-off for
Is
my
it right?
cult.
There you go. As long as it's make sure you make your checkouts in attention of the Church of Scientology.
I appreciate that
Latter-day
Tom
Saints.
Cruise has now like not brought that up ever for the last like 10
Scientology?
years.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just doesn't even bring it up anymore.
you know, underneath the surface, it's
Oh,
there.
it's
but-
beaming at the surface. It's trying to come out, but he's like stifling it down. Like,
Well,
no,
what's
no,
her
no,
name
no.
ruined it? Old Kevin James's fake real his
Oh
wife
yeah,
on
was it
King of
Laura
Queens,
Remini or whatever? She just
Lena
fucking,
Romano.
Laura Remini, isn't it? Isn't it Laura Remini?
That's-
Get
Leah. It's Leah.
Is it Leah Remini? Whatever. fuck it.
Yes, you got
Leah
it.
Remedy.
Yay! The retard's got it.
You got it. Yay.
Yay! Leah Remedy.
Whatever her name is.
One of the
Somebody say
greatest.
retard.
One of the greatest things is when fucking Kevin James had that TV show and they brought her on there and then they killed off his other wife to make her. It
Oh,
was
yeah,
so
good.
bad they ended up creating somebody created a whole sitcom. It was Kevin can go fuck himself. That's how that was all invented.
What?
Really?
Oh, yeah. That's what that was based on.
And that's what that means. Kevin James can go fuck himself because
Wow, I did not know that.
yeah.
Look
Yeah,
at
I've
that.
never finished Kevin Can't Fuck Himself because
I've seen a couple episodes.
it's good, but it
Just
gets
not-
depressing.
It's so dark. I'm like, yeah, I'm
When you
good.
really start getting into the weeds of the
You want to
entire thing.
laugh here and there. You know what I mean? You want to like. And
I get the concept is very interesting
Studio.
for that
Yeah,
show.
it's-
It's just
the
so
execution's
bleak.
not there.
Yeah, it's bleak, man. it's
Yeah, I hear
it's
you.
like going to a dentist office. It's like you need it, but man, it hurts.
Yeah, we're gonna have to take these all out.
We're gonna have to remove your testicles. This is a
Good
dentist
for you, but
office.
Hold on, I thought it was
Man.
at the dentist. Like,
Yeah, I know.
no,
That's what's weird about it. Anywho, it's going to cost
What are
you
we doing?
$3,000 because your insurance won't pay for it.
And we don't take financing.
It's either
so
it's either money or you're nuts. Like
Or you can join me in a good old sunstroke.
just make sure you turn on your.
What was that? What was that Seinfeld episode when he gets knocked out and they put? Is that Seinfeld or Curb when he wakes up and it looks like he was getting molested?
His pants were off.
Pants were down. Yeah.
And it was unbuttoned. Well, that's a great scene too.
Is that
because
Cranston? Was that
That's
Cranston?
Bryan Cranston.
Yeah.
And the
Yes.
lighting guy gave direction on that because he's like, wouldn't it be funny if you took a whiff of the laughing gas? And so in that scene, he takes a whiff after he gives Jerry a whiff. And he's like, Mazel tov. And he's like, yeah,
That's the time. That was when he first finds out. He's like, oh, I'm Jewish. He's
I'm
like,
Jewish
"Yeah,
now.
Yeah, I'm Jewish now.
We got something in common, Jerry.
Yes, they come.
I think it's
And he's
about
got like
time.
Playboys and like, doesn't he have like Playboys in the
Oh
waiting
yeah,
room?
he has Playboys in the reading material and some
Yeah,
shit like
reading
that in the
material.
room.
We're focused on adults
we're
only.
It's a
part of
great
the-
episode. I gotta
And
go.
he's like having sex with the girl, the nurse, on top of Jerry is what he was thinking.
I think I gotta do a rewatch on Seinfeld. I haven't watched Seinfeld as a rewatch.
You just gotta
for a year.
Just hop around on that.
Hopper, but like this, like, you know, a
Do
little,
some hop
little
arounds.
doom scroll on some Seinfeld episodes because I usually like
Some good ones.
doom scroll it on Twitter and I'll have like some scenes. Same thing with Always Sunny; they'll have like scenes or whatever. And I just fall on a rabbit hole of Seinfeld.
But then you
Oh, yeah.
find out that's like there's like 5 scenes. Like those are 5 different episodes. Like no, that's all in one episode.
Yeah.
It's
Like
true.
holy shit!
Holy fuck!
All
what the
that
hell?
shit happened in one episode. All that
Writing?
shit happened in 23
They were
minutes.
writing back then. All right. Hey guys, did you know
Huh.
Liam Neeson has a new film coming out? And I'm not
Another?
talking about Naked Gun. He has another film coming out, which means
Oh my
The
we
god.
are contractually
The
obligated
greatest
to play
game in
America's
America.
favorite
It's
game.
America's favorite game.
Take the fucking elephant.
Take the fucking elephant.
The name of the
I think
film.
this has gone international. This is
It's
more than
everywhere.
America's favorite game.
I think it's. I
This
think
is-
it's universal, man.
I think it's the, yeah. I think
Thanos
it's
is playing this game.
the universe's favorite game.
It's the universe. I love this game.
Loves this game. Everybody,
Thank you, universe.
even Galactus loves this.
Galactus is like, oh, I don't know why I'm in this shitty
I don't
movie,
know
but fuck,
why.
I love
love
Take
it.
the fucking elephant.
Take the fucking elephant's great.
Give me an elephant
Give
now.
me an elephant. Silver
Or I will
Surfer. No,
send my
not the girl
silver
one, the guy
lady
one.
at
You.
you.
Give me an elephant.
The
Real
silver
Silver
lady.
Surfer, get over here.
I should ask
All right.
AI right now how many Liam Neeson movies there are.
Oh, a
Like
million.
total?
The name of this one's
For the
called
past, like,
Ice
5
Road
months.
Vengeance. So
Ice,
what?
oh, like Ice Road Truckers.
Ice Road, sorry, Vengeance. I
Ice-
will.
Oh yeah, didn't he already do like an
He did Ice Road Trucker, but this is called Ice Road Vengeance. He's a completely different
But he
character.
said Ice Road Trucker.
Google
This is Ice
says at
Road:
least
Vengeance.
114 films.
Is that that's
114?
low numbers? Anyway, I'm gonna read 4 interactions between a character and Liam Neeson in the trailer. 3 I made up. 1 is real. Matt and Justin will guess which of the following interactions Liam Neeson actually has, and then we'll play the answer at the end. So the first one is a female bystander says to Liam Neeson, "You know how to use that thing?" And Neeson says, "Sure. I read about it in a magazine." Another one is old lady says to Liam Neeson, "Someone will come and save us." And Neeson says back to the old lady, "You can wait for them. They'll come with me." The next one,
Okay.
a male bystander says, "That's the governor's son. We have to protect him." And Neeson says, "Right up my alley."
I thought he was like, "Fuck the governor."
Fuck the government. Fuck the governor.
See, that would
no.
have been good too, because that could have been a double pun. The governor
good,
on
no.
the truck. He's got a governor on the truck, and he says "fuck the governor," and he just punches it.
Stop making another movie. Then the last one is
I'm trying to make something out of this.
a bad guy says to Liam Neeson in the trailer, "You actually think you have a chance against us?" And Neeson responds, "On this mountain, I'm king." Which one of these
kind
is the
accent was
real-
that? What kind of accent was that?
I'm trying to do Liam Neeson. Shut up.
No, not Liam Neeson. The bad guy. What was the bad guy's accent?
It takes place in Nepal. What do you? Well, I'm just.
Is that what
man.
Nepalese people sound like?
Yeah, whatever.
Sure.
I could have done Hans Gruber, but it's German. This is Nepal. This is completely different. Anyway, so which one of those interactions actually happens in the Liam Neeson new movie,
can you repeat
Ice
the
Road
last-
Vengeance?
Can you repeat the last one? Because I was disturbed by the accent.
You were
that
disturbed by the
using,
accent?
by the bad guy. by
How
the
would you
person.
like me to say it, Matthew?
No, just say it the same way. That's the way I can take it in. Like now
Okay.
that I have frame of reference of what.
Okay, good.
Now I
This
can
is
imagine this guy. I'm
frame of reference. You
I'm
fuck.
visualizing the interaction.
Close
right
your
now.
eyes, Matthew. Close your
I
eyes.
do.
I'm going to
I-
take you to
I
a
have-
place.
I know. Having my eyes closed is not good for this medium that we're on podcast.
Just close your eyes. Close your eyes.
But I do have my eyes closed.
Well, cover them. Cover 'em with your hands. Cover 'em
Yeah.
with
Everybody, cover your ears.
cover your ears. No, keep your eyes open. Cover your eyes.
Everybody,
here it
listening,
goes.
cover your ears.
You actually
Come-
think you'll have a chance against us? On this mountain, I'm king.
On this mountain.
I'm kind of thinking, because he's like the Mountain King.
He's
King of the mountain, man.
I'm thinking, oh, he's the King of the Mountain. Yeah,
In
he's the
Nepal.
Mountain King. Yeah.
Ice Road Vengeance. Vengeance.
Like, you really think you'll have a chance against us?
It's kind of like Asian-y.
It sounds more like Tut from Raiders.
It does sound like that. People like,
mean,
you really think you'll have a
You really
chance
think you'll have a
against
chance against
us?
us? Let me get to my
Dr.
hangar.
Jones?
Dr. John?
Oh, my men are not thirsty.
I mean, well, they're kind of in. Aren't they in Nepal or Mongolia?
They are in Nepal, the Raiders of
They're in
Lost Ark.
Nepal,
That's true.
See, this is why I don't think that the last one is real, because I think
Oh.
you manifested
I manifested
I
a little
think-
Raiders into
I
that.
know this.
Okay.
And I don't know why the one sounds familiar. Now, the reason why it might sound familiar is because it might have been used before
Oh, he used it already.
when DJs used this game on us.
He likes using the same thing. Like, it's,
But I
it's-
think it's the
You
I think it's the first one.
I was
think
gonna
the first
say
one's real,
one
or
as
you think the
well.
first one's fake?
First one's real.
First one's
The first-
real.
Yeah, the first one.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking of. Just
So
stole
you
my
both
thunder.
think the first one's real?
Let's run through them all
It
again.
Okay, here.
feels real.
It
Feels real. Well,
it
they all
feels like
feel
something
real.
that would be in a Liam Neeson
They
movie.
all feel.
I mean, they're all real words, so
What is real? How do you
Yeah.
define real?
no one knows.
What is reality? It's more.
Okay, the first. Do you want me to just read the first one again, or just read all of them again?
Read them all again, and then.
Feel
All right, here we
free.
go.
With the
Which
accent.
one of these is a real interaction in a new Liam Neeson movie, Ice Road: Vengeance? First one, female bystander to Neeson. You know how to use that thing? Neeson, sure. I read about it in a magazine. Second one, old lady says to Neeson, someone will come and save us. Neeson responds, you can wait for them or come with me. Third one, male bystander. That's the governor's son. You have to protect him. Neeson,
Fuck the governor.
right
I'm
up
the
my alley.
governor.
I am the governor. No,
I
right
am
up my alley is what
I'm his son.
I am the governor.
I
no,
am the governor's.
the interaction is that's the governor's son. We have to protect him. Neeson responds, right up my alley.
Right up.
The last one is, you actually think you actually think you'll have a chance against us? On this mountain, I'm king.
King.
Which one is the real one?
I don't think
that
there's
is in the
governors.
trailer for Ice Road: Vengeance.
There's no governors in Nepal. I'm going to use that as number 3. It's out.
Okay, I'll go with you on this logic. The first one sounds.
no logic here.
I feel like I've heard that first one,
Okay.
but it sounds too goofy
It does. It
for a
sounds like it's-
serious
all
movie.
goofy. They're all goofy.
Well,
The first one
kinda.
you know what? The first one kind of sounds like it should be
In
not
Lethal
in like
Weapon.
Lethal Weapon. Or like,
Naked
it's like,
Gun. Whatever
Yo,
it's
you know how to, it's like, yo, you know how to use that thing? It's like I went to trade school.
I love that one. I love that accent.
Yeah, because it's like the urban girl accent.
The urban girl
you know?
accent,
Or
yeah.
the urban like, okay, sorry.
Hey man, you know how to use that thing?
No, you know how to use that thing?
That's
It's
one
like,
bad outfit.
yeah, it's, basically, it's like Eddie Griffin in the
It's
movie.
an Eddie Griffin
like,
line.
It's like, yo, what the hell you doing out here?
What the hell you doing with that?
I'm Batman. It's like, no, you're not.
What? What am I doing
you
here?
ain't Batman.
What's going on in this movie?
Ra's al Ghul, you ain't Batman.
You Ra's al Ghul.
You
Not
Ra's al Ghul.
Batman. Fool.
Oh man.
Now we
All right.
turned into like the
Well-
most racist movie.
The most
ever.
we went from Asian to tug
Yeah,
to back to black.
just pure black exploitation, racism, straight up. I don't know. I might be moving away from. I'm going to go with number 2.
You want number 2?
Yeah.
What was 2 again?
Someone
what
will
was
come
it?
and save us. You can wait for them. Or come with me.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too.
You're gonna go.
Let's go with
2?
number 2.
Okay, let's go 2. We're locking our answers.
You're going with
Yeah.
number 2. They're locking in their answers. In the actual phrase interaction in the trailer for Ice Road: Vengeance is.
That's the governor's son. We need to protect him.
Oh no.
Right up my alley.
Okay, I guess they do have governors in Nepal.
I do have governors in the fall.
I don't know.
Damn.
I've never been to Nepal. I don't know. How the fuck am I supposed to know? I don't know what they do in Nepal.
I want you guys, when you're done with this show, I want you to download the trailer and
Yeah.
listen to the horrible ADR of the other guy talking. I'm going to play it one more time because it's so bad.
It sounded
This is
it
how bad-
sounded
it sounded
terrible.
bad.
It sounded AI.
That's the governor's son. We need to protect him.
Like a bad AI.
That's the governor's
Yeah.
son.
We need to
We need to
protect
protect him.
He's like so, like, it sounds like
Right up my alley.
an
Yeah,
alien
it's-
version of a
doesn't
guy.
sound good, dude.
I feel like it's like 1970s Italian film. Bad.
Does it even
Where
match?
everything
with
had
his
to be
lips?
dubbed.
They never show his lips moving, so I think it's ADR
Oh.
completely. They never show the guy's mouth
They
moving.
shoot him from the back.
Yeah. They show him walking, but you never see his lips moving, like he's narrating his own scene or something.
Oh, really?
Crazy. When you watch the trailer, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's
Everybody
weird.
has an inner monologue.
That sounded terrible.
Yeah, it's not good. But I'll watch
Well,
it. I'll watch it.
I
Are
love
you
this.
gonna watch it? What's the last Liam Neeson movie you saw?
The one with he was in Ireland. He was an IRA hitman guy. I forget.
Which one was that?
It was a girl from Banshees of
Did-
Inisherin.
did we
Oh
play
boy,
that
here
game?
we go.
He was an
Did we
ex.
play that
He was
game?
an ex IRA hitman.
Okay.
He was the guy. I think Cole Meany was the police chief. The woman from Banshees of Inisherin was like trying to get revenge on him. It was
Like
it was
an
it was a pretty good
all-star
movie.
cast.
I forget
Was
the name
that-
of it,
Was that nonstop?
though. No. Nonstop is when he's running. Him and Joel Kinnaman are related and they're running from their lives.
Everyone's
What was
related
the
to
one
Joel
with,
Kinnaman.
Joel
What was the
Kinnaman.
one with the Lupita Nyong'o? When they're on the airplane, is that like?
Oh,
Air
that's
Force
Flight Risk,
Two?
isn't it? Isn't that Flight,
Flight
Risk?
risk. Yeah,
Risky
flight risk.
flight risk, yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
Some shit like
Risky
that.
flying.
Risky Flight. Mile High Club, some bullshit.
See, we need to have more action movies that have like funny names.
Liam Neeson's
Like
been
that-
giving it to us for the last 30 years, man.
No, but it needs a funny name. It's like Mile High Club for like.
You don't
an
like
action
Ice
movie.
Road:
Funny.
Vengeance?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me, man. Come
I love
on.
The best part is colon.
That's true. It looked like a piece of shit.
Like the fucking elephant.
Time for the segment steeped in either hope or milk cow crap. It's believable, or bullshit.
Believable or bullshit. This is the segment where I will posit a couple of things that could possibly happen in the world of entertainment, and Matthew and Justin will decide if the statement I says is believable or bullshit.
Well, we're playing a lot of guessing games.
It's true.
I like this.
Well,
This
it's
is
not
like-
really a guessing game. Well, you're guessing, but technically you're making your stand here. Here we go. First one.
Okay.
Denny Villeneuve's Bond film for Amazon will be an all-timer. Believable or bullshit?
Old timer bullshit.
All-timer, as in all-time Bond film.
I don't know.
You don't
I don't
know,
know.
huh?
I don't know. This is not the same.
Really?
To me, if this is like I said, he's a great director.
He is a
There's no-
fantastic director.
and if he,
Now he's got to work with poop.
well, he's a great director, and I do think some of his films are on the slower end build up, which is fine. But again, it's like you have different producers, you have a different studio. We don't know what kind of Bond we're gonna get, actor wise. And it's like, where are we at? What's the direction? And I kind of, you can make anything look beautiful. He paints very well visually. You know who he picks up for his team, but yeah, I mean, he's great, but I don't know, man. It's like this Bond to me is dead and over with. And
let's say, are they going to back up the truck to his house? Be like, Denny, you do.
He's already
anything you
agreed.
want."
He's in it.
He's in. He
No, but in terms, okay, he's directing, but is he directing, writing? Does he have final?
That
say?
I don't know.
I don't know. But there's like
Does he
4
have casting
producers.
decisions?
Yeah, I think there's 3 or 4 producers. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's a producer.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. Like he said, he grew up on Bond, and
He said Casino Royale is his favorite Bond film of all time.
and like, yeah, go with it, man.
The original one or the new one?
I'm assuming he means in the.
There is no original one.
He's like, you know what? I'm trying to do.
It's going to turn into a fucking joke again.
My Denny Villeneuve impression. Like,
You got to do French, Canadian, Spanish. You got to.
Oh, Sacre Bleu! I love it. I love the Casino Royale. It's so good.
No,
If it's good, if it's good, it's good, and that's great. That's a
He
win.
did
for
the
us.
unthinkable. He made Dune watchable for me.
But you know what? And I think the good thing about him is he's going to fight to have it come out in the theater.
Yeah.
Because it's Amazon, and I can see Amazon being like, it's Amazon Prime exclusive. I'm like, oh God, to have to fucking have a James Bond movie come out on streaming and sit there on my couch and go on that god for awful app.
Yeah.
It just ruins the whole experience for me. So there was an experience for Bond, and I would always see it opening fucking day, the first fucking showing since GoldenEye, and when I could go, and to me, I don't really feel that way anymore.
Because there hasn't been an Amazon movie that's actually been in the theaters, right? I don't think there has.
Most like Apple, for example,
has.
Apple
refuses to do like DVDs and Blu-rays, which sucks.
Yeah. Well,
they have
they
done.
They want to own. They don't want you to own it anymore.
They have done theater, but yeah, I don't think Amazon at all has done that.
I'm racking my brain. I can't think of one.
Because I'm thinking of like all the John Cena movies that have come out on Amazon. Like Ricky Stenicki wasn't in the theater.
was
Jackpot wasn't in the movie theater.
But I want to know the writer. I want to really know the writer.
Yeah.
Number one,
he might stick to the book, because if Dune is one thing to be known,
but I don't want to do a remake. I don't want that. I want a different story, dude. I want like here's the thing, like the game that's coming out. There's that
game was good, I thought. I
think it's going to be great. It's going to be fun, and I'm kind of excited for it. And they're just like starting over, and they're doing their own thing, and I'm like, all right, maybe Bond can live throughout video games, and that's okay with me, because there's some great Bond video games.
Yeah.
Bond video games have died off.
Bond might have one of the greatest video games of all time in GoldenEye. That might be the one of the
Oh, come on, man. Nightfire is way better.
Yeah, but Nightfire, dude, Nightfire is fucking fun. And
Nightfire had a good, decent story, and
dude, they had some really cool stories. There's honestly, they could do shit like that, and that would be cool. And you know what? Do a fucking tie-in video game too while you're at it, because I miss those. I miss tie-in video games with movies and shit like that. Do like a prequel or maybe a sequel to the movie. And to me that would be fun, and Amazon could do it, because Amazon does video games as well, and they have their own fucking thing going on.
Oh, they're rich as fuck, so it doesn't
really... you could get a pretty girl, man, and it doesn't mean that she's like perfect for you. You know
what hasn't happened in a while. Bond hasn't gone to space in a long time.
You want Bond up in the space, huh? You want a little Moonraker action?
The last one was Moonraker.
Yeah, man.
That's the last time he was in space.
Well, I guess there's some space elements in GoldenEye.
Hear me out on this one.
Okay.
Amazon, right?
Right.
He gets together with 3 other spies.
Okay.
And it's 4 spies going to space together.
Uh-huh.
And then they fall back to Earth, and then Jeff Bezos falls down.
Oh. I mean, it's a great idea.
Are you with me?
I can't say
there's no bad ideas.
Good, right?
To me, it's like
and then Bond jumps on Twitter or X, and he complains that like nobody's my friend anymore.
Well, you could
there you go. There's your James Bond movie.
You could take you could take the video game, dude. You could take fucking Bloodstone. You can take Everything or Nothing. Nightfire.
Everything or Nothing's a good game, man.
You could take you could take one of the storylines and kind of go off of that if you want. I don't care, but do something different.
Just like what they did with the Indiana Jones video game, the one that was on Xbox.
The Golden Circle,
the Golden Circle, the Great Circle, the Forever Circle, the Infinite Circle,
Great Circle,
Great Circle. I mean, great game.
It's a fun game.
It's a fun game. They did everything right in it, and they made an original story.
Yeah. Utilizing the characters. It's like, is Moneypenny coming back from Craig's era? Is Q coming back from Craig? Is N?
No, they'll recast the whole thing.
Or we're going to recast the whole thing.
I
So
think
we're
they're
starting all
recasting-
over
I think they're
again. So
starting
do we
again,
go for a young Bond? Go through the
Might as
training. Go, do what others have done, which is
You
show
want James
young
Bond? You want
Bond.
James Bond the college years?
I think that the game looks like James Bond Jr.
Well, that is. I mean, it's him starting off young.
Yeah,
And
man.
Maybe go through that. Go through the training and stick with that fucking actor for a very long time and build a fucking epic storyline. Go for it. I not to diverge, but the writing always is key to these projects. Movies, it starts at the writing.
I've been beating that drum for about 6 years now.
You have, and that really does. That's
I
the
think the
basis.
drum's a little too loud.
That's the
Nope,
basis.
beating it louder.
No, you need
No.
that, and
Put your drum away.
I know a certain Blade writer whose name should not be mentioned is contacted Marvel to be like, "Hey, you guys need help on the new Blade
No, we
movie?"
don't. No, sorry,
No,
David. Get the fuck
because
out.
the script is there. Blade has had multiple scripts. This new Blade,
Yes,
and
All
they
suck.
have been pretty good from what I've heard.
No, I've heard
It's-
the opposite.
Well, I've heard a certain somebody
Who's your
is being the
source?
problem.
I heard the the plot.
My
of this-
source is somebody that worked on the film.
My source was they said they leaked the whole thing and they were like, oh yeah, Blade is a third character. It's about his daughter. It takes place in the 50s or something to that effect. I was like, why is Blade the secondary character in a Blade movie? This has nothing to do with Bond. The point is,
But no, but that it does
As
have
we
a lot to do with it
digress.
because Blade and Bond are both characters that have great stories that could be told, and it really starts with the writing. If they tap a really good fucking writer, okay, with Danny on board, okay, I'm feeling a little bit more confident. But right now, I could give two flying fucks.
okay. Next one, Nia DaCosta, director of The Marvels and Candyman, will do just as good a job with the sequel for 28 years later as Danny Boyle did.
Believable.
Oh, she the one doing it?
Oh yeah,
Bullshit.
Yeah.
believable.
No, you know what? I say I believe it. I think she will.
You think
As much
so,
as-
huh?
I think as bad as Candyman wasn't
Candyman was
that great,
whatever,
but it was fine. Candyman
The
was
Marvels,
I
though.
think it came out at I think Candyman came out the wrong time. It was like during COVID and
Yeah,
shit like
yeah,
that, and all that stuff,
Mhm.
But Marvels I never saw. I don't give a fuck
Trust
about
me,
that.
not
I don't
good.
fucking care. And I didn't even know she directed that. to
She
be
did.
honest with you. So I fucking forgot about
You
that.
did.
I think she'll, and I know a lot of people are shitting on 28 years later, but it's unfinished work. So I'm going to reserve my right to wait on
Okay,
this and
okay.
see what happens. So me, Mr. Optimistic. Look at
That's
that.
what you're known for, man.
you believe
You're
me?
known for being the
Yeah.
you're
glass
very
half full kind of
optimistic.
guy.
Are you-
I've heard this.
Yeah.
about
You see what I'm doing with my eye right now?
you winking for some reason.
No, I would never. I'm turning over.
You having a
new leaf
stroke? Are you
these
having a
days.
sunstroke, Matthew? What's going on with your
I'm
eye?
having a sunstroke right now. It's like I'm just looking down at it right now. It's like
Yep, still there.
oh no, it's a solar eclipse. You ever give yourself a sunstroke during a solar eclipse?
No, I told you, man. Blackout.
You could only do it like once every 40 years.
Pitch black out there.
But
Next one.
boy, is it worth it.
Oh yeah. Oh boy, it's worth it. When you get the total eclipse.
Oh my god, of your heart. The next one. The new Toxic
Something like that.
Avenger will be Matt's favorite trauma film of all time.
Believable.
Trauma?
Or
That's not really a trauma film.
Bullshit.
Is it not?
It's not trauma. It's not trauma films or anything.
No, I don't think it is trauma, is it?
Is that Kaufman was in there or kicking around somewhere in there?
He might be in it, but it's not like
He's
under
in
the
fucking
trauma
Christmas
label.
slasher, but it's not a trauma film.
Yeah, exactly. Christmas slashers out of trauma
That's
film. I wouldn't
true.
call it
But
trauma.
I understand where you're going with that.
Yeah.
And I would let me just speak real quick.
Mm.
This is probably the most excited I've been for a film in
Really?
God knows how long.
You're more excited about Toxic Avenger than Denis Villeneuve doing
Of
Bond?
Yes. Oh my
Yes.
God. That
He knows
trailer.
what he's gonna get.
That trailer has made me excited. I am seeing that fucking in the theater, and I don't give a flying fuck who's coming. with
Really?
me.
I never.
Oh, yeah.
I
Who would
have to
put
watch
money
that.
on this one?
Oh my God.
Well, for Justin to go to this is what's gonna bring Justin.
Well,
back.
Toxic-
Justin on Bond. Denis Villeneuve, pretty good, but Toxic Avenger, I'm
Toxie
in.
was a big part of
We
my
have-
childhood,
we have
man.
proof of concept here.
Toxie was a big part. As a kid, I watched the cartoon.
Yeah, I watch the cartoon a lot. Yeah,
He's
the Toxic Avenger.
he's the first.
Crusaders,
I think he's
sorry.
I think he's the
The
first
superhero from
New Jersey. and and then when I got to see
wait
the
a
movie,
minute, the Marvels of Kamala Khan's from Jersey too.
Yeah, you call her a superhero?
No,
Oh, sorry. That's
Take
yeah,
it.
but she probably didn't come until
on that comment.
because that was-
she came recently.
that film 84, right?
Yeah,
was
yeah,
that
yeah.
84?
84, yeah.
I'm sure
I
he
wanna
probably
say-
predates her.
Oh, by decades.
Yeah,
Like
she
quite a
wasn't
bit.
even,
By decades.
her parents hadn't even met yet.
Yeah,
But as a kid, man, I loved that first movie. And as I went to high school, and then they came out with Toxie 2 and Toxie 3 and
Toxie 4 wasn't all that great, but the first three are great in my
No,
fucking
there is
opinion.
some incredible stuff in all of them. I
Oh, yeah.
love.
I
do
like
love-
Michael J. White in part 2.
Isn't Toxie 4 the one with the students being held hostage?
was 3 or 4 the last temptation of Toxie? I forget which one.
The
these
last
names are
Temptation-
amazing.
I know, yeah, the colons. The
Citizen,
Last
well,
Temptation-
Citizen Toxie.
Citizen
right?
Toxie.
Citizen
part-
Toxie might be the
that's-
best
that's
one.
4.
Citizen
That's 4,
Toxie.
yeah.
Dude,
The
that
Last Temptation, yeah. They
that-
have the
oh, God,
the what do you call it? The Jew? What is it? The Jews? No. In part 3, there's a scene where there's like it's like a Jewish run like restaurant or like a shoe store or something like that, and these guys are coming in, and all the Jews are like, "Hey, don't do this." That's in part 3.
My God.
Oh,
So you both
it's
are you're both
great.
are really hot on Toxic Avenger.
Oh, I
being good,
can't
huh?
wait. When you sent that
It's-
to me, I was like, "This is great. This is like
Oh,
the
wow.
fucking."
I was
Hanukkah."
like on the fence. I was like, I don't know if these guys are gonna like this. Oh, they changed.
No, that trailer. I thought that
I've
trailer
wanted to
was.
see this for a long time. and
That
I'm
trailer was
glad.
all. I thought that was. Did you like the trailer? I thought it was a great trailer.
Me? Oh,
thought
I mean,
the
I'm
trailer
not.
was
This is
great
not
too.
my cup of. I've never been I mean, other than the cartoon show. I
You're
get
not
the
into
appeal-
gross humor and stuff like that.
I mean, I get it. It's just
do you see that and you go, fucking white people?
I go, Jesus, what the fuck are they doing in
I hope there's
Jersey?
a couple of black people when I see it. It's like,
I think
I'll point them out and be like,
performance-wise-
"See, I knew it.
Yeah,
I think it looks awesome. I think the just
It's got a
everybody
great-
in
it's got a
it.
great cast in it.
That's wonderful.
Is Kevin Bacon pretty much playing the same?
Kevin
character
Bacon
he
doing the
played in
super role essentially.
It's like my favorite line in Super is what it's like. Hey man, I tried to be nice to you. I really.
Yeah, Elijah Wood looks awesome. man.
Elijah Wood always does when he goes
looks
character
fucking
actor.
crazy.
He looks great. He's always
Yeah.
great. So
Well,
yeah,
he's boys with Macon Blair. Him and Macon Blair are like
Yeah,
homeboys
man.
and everything.
Yeah.
because he was in that other.
that's
the
what
first
makes
movie.
me excited because Macon Blair's doing it.
Macon Blair, and he
Macon
knows
Blair's
how to
cool.
fucking make movies.
Yeah,
I mean, this premiered in 2023, so
Yeah, it was 20.
It's been a while, man.
Oh yeah, they've been
Yeah.
sitting on the shelf. They did it. They did a,
2025.
they did an
August.
Ironheart to it.
Yeah,
Next-
everybody was saying like, "Oh, this is unreleasable." And it's like, "Fuck you, unreleasable my ass." I wish I had enough money to just buy movies and be like, like, okay,
you would be the
Uh,
worst Zaslav, but the best Zaslav at the same time.
I'd set everything. I'd be the fucking great emancipator.
Dude, Matthew's studio would be
I'd
fucking
be the
crazy.
fucking Abe Lincoln of shitty movies.
Holy fuck! They take
Like I'm setting.
They'd
all
send out
these fucking
hitmen for the
straight.
movies Matthew would release.
Oh, people would love me as a studio head.
It'd be amazing.
Oh man, and
Oh,
Steve
dude.
Pink is the director.
Oh,
See Pink, yes.
Yeah. So if you don't know who he is, he co-wrote a film that I know we all love,
Mhm.
and Gross Point Blank.
yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
It's somebody who gives a here's a concept. Somebody who gives a fuck about the source material.
Hot Tub Time
Ooh.
Machine's fucking great.
Hot Tub
And
Time
Hot Tub
Machine's
Time
one of the
Machine is fucking
greatest,
hilarious.
one of the
Underrated
funniest
movie.
fucking
I love
movies.
Accepted.
Except that's good. I like it.
It's funny.
Isn't that Ask Me About Your Wiener? Isn't that the
Ask Me
same?
About My
Ask Me About
Wiener.
Yes.
That's a great movie.
That's exactly what that one is.
And he wrote High Fidelity.
High Fidelity is fantastic. They made a TV show.
Yeah.
It sucked.
No, we're not going to talk about
wasn't
that.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that one. Next one.
So
The new Naked Gun film will get Justin Polizzi to laugh out loud at least 3 times.
Believable,
Oh,
believable.
I'm calling believable on that.
Bullshit, bullshit.
I don't know.
Hey, did you laugh out loud at the OJ joke? Did you? Like
That's
that
the
one?
best joke of the
Yes.
whole fucking thing, though.
But
well,
that's
we
not-
haven't. We
that's
talked
only
about
in
the
trailer.
we talked about the
That's only
teaser,
trailer.
right? We only
Yeah.
talked about the teaser, so
I've
we
only
haven't
seen the
talked about the
teaser.
trailer yet.
Yeah.
And I will say, after seeing the trailer,
Right?
I'm a little bit more optimistic.
Really? I'm gonna
I'm
tell you
a
why
little
I'm a pessimist. You want to know
I'm
why?
a little scared
Ooh,
about the
you're
fact that
calling
he's like a
bullshit?
mass murderer now,
Apparently.
but they kind of flipped it a little bit on Frank.
Yeah.
You know
Uh,
why? What's
I-
your?
I thought going in, Seth MacFarlane was writing this, or at least
No.
directing it.
I think
He
he's just
has
lending
zero
his
to
name
do
it.
with this movie,
Yeah.
other than
Just produced.
He's executive producer.
he's Steven
Shit.
Spielberg, Tiny Toon Adventuring this thing, which
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he has
Yeah.
nothing to do with it.
Which is kind of annoying, but that's fine.
That's what I was hoping that he.
Wait, I thought you didn't
write
like
it.
him.
I don't like Seth MacFarlane. I'm glad he doesn't have anything really to do with
Matthew's
it.
happy. I'm upset.
You know, even though I do like Tiny
Really?
Toon Adventures, though.
But no, that's Steven Spielberg. I'm
I
making
know,
a
but
joke.
I do like Tiny Toon.
Of course you do. Of course you like Tiny
It's
Toon
a great
Adventures. You son
fucking
of
cartoon.
I will say
summer
this.
vacation. That was great.
You know, who is a part of this? I'm a big fan of Hot Rod. Who-
Yes.
Yeah, because this is Torma.
Popstar is
yeah.
great if you've never seen Popstar.
Never
Underrated.
stopping,
And one of my all-time favorite movies and TV shows, MacGruber.
MacGruber is.
Oh God, you have.
I
no
mean,
idea.
look, MacGruber might be. It's
Yeah.
on there. We've had some underrated comedies that people like, they don't make comedy movies anymore.
I
they
thought-
don't.
I will
but there's
say-
some sleepers.
They don't make them like they used
They
to.
don't
I
make 'em
did
like that
not
anymore.
care for MacGruber on SNL.
No, but the
But when
movies
they
in the
did-
show. Oh
they
my
did
God.
the show. Holy
fuck.
fucking shit!
You can
throw
tell
an edible
NBC was
in
not
there, a little
involved
drink.
at all.
Yeah.
Ooh, Justin is a happy
Oh, that was maybe
boy.
the last great Val Kilmer.
And you
performance.
take one of and he was having
Yeah.
fucking fun,
It
dude.
was.
Everybody's
And,
having fun in that movie.
You take one of my all-time favorite series, Naked Gun. Okay, all right, I'm feeling a little bit better now. I'm not 100% there.
Is it-
Yeah, I'm
is
like
it-
I'm about
is it,
30% in. I'm
Is it
30%.
rated R or are they going PG-13?
It fucking better. Well, was Naked Gun rated R?
They're all PG-13.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
PG-13.
don't have to be rated R. It can go PG-13.
Yeah.
No.
If you're a good writer, you can make the same jokes they did and be PG-13.
Yeah,
Well,
you
they had the
can.
jokes in there, the Kirk
Oh, they had,
cleaning
like, yeah.
and stuff, and the guy's like, "What the fuck?"
Back in the 80s and 90s, you can make like jokes about your dick and
Yeah.
eating pussy and
They
doing
had-
crazy shit and still be PG.
They had a blowjob joke in the trailer, so
The blowjob joke. They had the
Yeah.
chair, take a chair.
Yeah,
Okay.
We talked about this. There was
All right.
there was a tranny in the third one.
it was a tranny in the
Yes, there.
and then Nicole Smith was a
They made
tranny.
they made a tranny joke. I mean, I guess you can't get away with that now,
Yeah.
unless you have the balls to do it. But
Well,
no
literally.
pun intended.
Literally have the balls.
Nut up.
Shut up or shut
So-
up.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well,
Listen, I want to go to movies and
Justin
laugh,
will
man.
laugh 3 times.
Dude,
out loud.
I will take a shit ton of edibles and I would go to that
Oh,
fucking
well,
theater.
that makes anything greater.
So
Next one.
No, I want to see you raw dog it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't do it. Tron Ares will actually be good. And I'm not talking about the soundtrack.
Believable.
Bullshit.
Or,
I don't know. man.
bullshit.
This looks dumb.
It's got nobody in it that we've come to love.
It's got Morbius in it, right?
Jared Leto's in it.
Yeah, well, there you go. There's my fucking problem, number 1. And number 2 and 3.
I don't understand the concept of this movie.
I don't get it. No.
They're in the real world now, guys.
Oh, so who's
There's no going
Ares?
back.
Yeah, but where's the fucking sun at?
Uh,
Yeah,
Flynn, shut up.
Where's Clint? Where's Flint? Clint?
Shut the
What
fuck
did
up,
that guy
man.
get?
Watch
What-
it.
Did he get fucking arrested for doing something fucking naughty with kids or something?
Garrett Hedlund, he's on Tulsa King with Sly Stallone.
So
Oh, he
what?
is?
So what's
No.
the
What's
fucking
the
problem?
problem
Bring him
here?
back.
Maybe he pulled Adam Driver and said, "No,
He's like no.
I got a career now, man.
Like,
I don't know.
I could not do that.
Cannot do that."
The guy that's directing it.
I don't
Who
know
the fuck
I
is
don't know what to
directing
do
that movie?
anymore.
he
I don't-
did.
It's not your dude from the first one.
No, it's not.
directed-
He's doing F1.
I know.
He directed Pirates, Dead Man, Tell No
Oh,
Tell. I
fuck
think, right?
you. Are
he
you
was one
serious?
of the two.
What did he do? One of the, no, it
Not
wasn't
Gore
so-
Verbinski. It's not Gore Verbinski.
No,
No,
Gore Verbinski.
No,
didn't
I
he-
don't know how to
wasn't he
pronounce
one
his
of them?
name. He's Norwegian.
Oh, no, a Nordic guy. That's kind of like Gore Verbinski a little
I don't know
bit.
what the fuck Gore Verbinski is, but I think he only did the
Johan
first,
Jorgensen.
I think he only did the first 4 Pirates
Oh,
movies.
I forgot the first 4.
Only
Sorry.
4 of them.
He only did 4 of them.
Oh, ask me again. What pirate movie he directed?
What pirate movie did he direct?
One of the not good ones.
Oh,
Okay, well they've been bad since the second one,
They've
so
been bad since
So there you go. I'm sure the soundtrack will be fine and all. I just, Jeff Bridges is in it, right?
maybe.
I don't even know.
I
You
didn't
don't-
see him in the trailer.
All I see are fucking lights in the sky.
I don't know.
That's all I saw in the
The
trailer. I was
poster
like,
is
what
cool.
fuck
The
is-
soundtrack's cool.
You know what, DJ? You
Just
pick.
listen to the soundtrack of the first one.
It was
You pick what I think.
it was Daft Punk for the first movie,
Yeah.
and now it's 9 Inch Nails for this one.
Is it Nine Inch Nails?
Yeah, that's the only reason why I'm excited because the sound. That's why I said not about the soundtrack because
Yeah,
if it's just the
I'll-
soundtrack, then yes, I'll watch it because I want to hear Nine Inch Nails.
It's fine.
Tron
I'll
soundtrack.
go watch another David
Why
Fincher
can't they
movie.
do the same characters from Tron Legacy? They're having their day, and all of a
Yeah.
sudden the fucking computer comes into the real world, and they're like, "Fuck," you know.
Well, Olivia Wilde is a little canceled, and Garrett Hedlund's a little apathetic. So
He doesn't
gotta
care
get
anymore.
rid of that storyline.
but they waited
Cillian
so
Murphy
long.
has an Oscar, so he's
Do you-
not in it either.
Do you know when Legacy
Yeah.
came out, DJ?
Oh
Like,
God,
that was like
2011,
2011, 12 or 11.
It came out
I think.
12
Yeah.
because we made it.
No,
It was before our show premiered.
you're wrong.
10?
2010.
Yeah, yeah. It was before our
15
show.
fucking years
Yeah,
ago.
it was right before our show premiered. I remember because I did a
Is-
preview
is
to
like,
it.
Is Disney about to like lose the rights? That's why they're making this.
No, Jay made the
Oh.
fucking thing. Lose rights to
I
what?
know.
It's based on their shit.
I don't know. It's some, you know,
I
how
think
stuff, like,
I
loses
think Matt
rights?
might want to say, are they needing a fucking tax write off?
Yeah,
That's better.
Yeah.
Matthew's
this
always
like-
thinking like Zaslav. Okay, he's
I
Oh, he
have
is.
to.
He is Zaslav.
He is.
I am.
What do you mean?
I don't know why he always shows up. Like when I feel like he's like a zombie from Pee Wee's Playhouse.
He is. You gotta
You say Zaslav,
If
and
you
he
say tax
appears
write-off, Zaslav
Hey,
disappears.
Didn't he lose a whole bunch of money recently? Because
He didn't lose a whole bunch of weight. I can tell you that.
Because
No, I look.
everyone's
I-
like, "Hey, you're
I
doing a
eat-
shit job."
No, I eat tax write-offs for breakfast, lunch, second dinner, third
Second
dinner,
breakfast.
second breakfast.
I'm like a hobbit.
Yes. Well, you know, I sometimes I sit down and watch The Lord of the Rings, and I see Gollum.
I think
and
you
I'm
do
like,
own that, David. I think you
I
own it.
do. I do. I eat it up. It's so good.
Oh, he ate it
I'm,
up with his
I'm
milkshake.
like Smog. You call me David Smog
Sure.
because I'm
Sure,
a
we'll call you that.
dragon. Yes, you can't shoot me with that arrow.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do. No.
You're not Luke. What's his
What?
name?
Luke
You're not Luke, Evans.
Evans. You're not Jason Statham's brother from Fast and the Furious.
You're not him. You can't hit me with.
You're
the
not
arrow.
Gaston.
You're not the guy from the Disney movie with the candelabra.
What Luke Evans
You're
humor?
not the talking clock movie.
Does anybody remember The Hobbit? Does anyone remember the Luke Evans shoots the fucking small guy? Benedict Cumberbatch? Anybody? No. Okay, move on.
He
Next
tried to shoot me for my gold.
Next one. Spaceballs sequel will flop, putting the final nail in the coffin for spoof films.
Believable.
Uh,
Bullshit.
As
Yes.
spoof films go,
Yes.
I'm calling this believable.
no, I don't think it's going to kill spoof films. I think spoof films will be around for a while. Is
This is-
Spaceballs 2 going to be shit? Probably.
Yeah.
Is Mel Brooks doing this?
He's in the trailer, but I think they're doing a fucking
Brooks is
Seth
98.
MacFarlane to
He's
it.
can't-
Are they making sure? Well, he's on the Deadpool.
You think
movie,
Mel?
so-
You
Yeah,
think Mel
you
Brooks
got
is
him.
writing anything? I
got him
don't
like
think he's
the
typing
15th
shit.
rounder.
I don't think Mel Brooks is typing a fucking thing.
I don't think he can do
writing
much,
it.
though.
You think this is also a tax write-off?
It's like
for Mel
90 years
Brooks?
old. He's not writing anything.
No, he's
not
90.
writing off
He's
anything?
98. And fucking Josh Glad's
Jesus.
like, he's like coming up to him being like, "I know you're old, so I'm going to take advantage of you."
You know who I would love to write a
This is elder
Spaceball
abuse.
movie?
Yeah, it is elder abuse.
Fucking Josh Gad. Yeah. That's what I put right next to Mel Brooks in terms of comedy. Josh fucking
I
Gad.
mean, they're both Jews.
Speaking of Beauty and the fucking Beast. Fucking
Yeah.
idiot.
It's not going to be good, dude.
No. It's
I
not
didn't think. I thought this was like an April Fool's joke.
People were laughing
Even
their
though
ass
we're
off on the
in
like
July.
happy on Twitter. I'm like, this is a tragedy. What
Why?
do you-
Who the fuck is happy about?
I don't
this?
know why. I'd be like, no, leave it alone. Hey, Rick Moranis is coming out of retirement. Rick, stay in retired. Don't come back to this.
Last time he
Somebody-
did that, he got attacked.
Yeah, he got punched in the face.
Don't
in
do
New
it.
York.
It's not worth it.
You know what would have
man.
been funny if they
Think of
released
your-
this
think
as
of
a
your
joke?
wife.
Think of your kids.
It would have been it would have been very Spaceballsy if they came out with a trailer that had all the actors in it, and then at the end he goes, "Nah, fuck you."
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not doing it.
It's like Spaceballs.
We're not
the
Disney.
movie.
Like Mel Brooks goes, we're gonna do it. He calls like Bill Pullman. He goes, hey, we're gonna do it. And Bill Pullman's like, fuck off. And he calls
Fuck
Rick
off.
Moranis, hey, we're gonna do it. Fuck
Fuck
off.
Yeah.
Do that. That'd be great.
Calls-
If
yeah,
Rick
calls-
Moranis is coming back, I want another Honey, I Blew Up the fucking people again.
Get Lewis
Yeah.
Pullman to play star.
Honey, I blew up the
Honey, I
Megas.
blew up.
You rather
Honey,
that,
I
huh?
blew-
Blew up
Honey,
the
I
baby?
blew up.
I blew up the
Middle East.
Republicans. Oh, no.
I killed my family. Honey, I killed my family.
Honey,
The
I
darker
killed.
version of I Shrunk the Kids.
Honey, I aborted the kid.
Not in Texas. Next one. The
Yeah, swift
alien,
kick.
the Alien Earth Noah Hawley series will be the best alien content we've gotten since Aliens.
Believable. Or
I mean, I like
bullshit.
Alien Resurrection, but that's me though.
That
This is
you.
I know you guys probably already hate this. I think it's gonna be good. But
Noah Hawley's a great writer.
Noah Hawley, he's a
I'm-
great
I'm-
writer. He knows how to make good content.
I like,
Yeah.
you know how much I like
I'm-
Oliphant. He's in there.
Yeah, I'm happy
Yeah.
for it, man.
And it's,
Why
it's-
not?
it's a
I need more of this
worlds
shit. We're
colliding.
not getting
give,
it.
Yeah, give us some good worlds
need that
colliding.
shit.
Somebody lied to me and said that Oliphant was playing
Fucking all
Rutger Hauer's character from Blade Runner. And I got like excited, like, ooh, but then I found out that was
I mean,
all
okay,
lies.
Well, this takes place before Alien.
this
right?
is the thing that's going to be the whole show. How are you going to connect it? Because this is really fucking up the lore. Seeing this takes place before they even knew what a fucking xenomorph was.
You know.
I don't know. I
Well,
don't
maybe
know.
they'll do it.
Well,
And
no,
that's-
because technically, you have all the Prometheus stuff is before the Alien.
Yeah,
stuff,
but they
so
all
you already have the
died. They're
aliens.
all dead.
I mean, I'm sure they'll find a way to shoehorn it in. They always do.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. Maybe Rutger Hauer's character shows up. He's like, I've seen things.
I've seen things. You people.
I fucked an alien once in the rain.
I was a disgusting
It
priest.
was like
See
Alien
what Disney
covered
does
the
in the
room.
Yeah, man.
future.
It does. It does. Last one. Stranger Things will stick the landing.
Believable.
I don't really care for the release dates.
You don't like that, huh?
I like the
I
fact
don't
you guys are still holding on to this.
The last season wasn't bad.
This
I
is
liked
last
adorable.
Last season was. You didn't like the last season?
I like the last season.
I haven't watched a season since season 1.
Oh,
Holy
really?
shit.
Holy shit!
No, we've talked.
Yeah,
about
that's
this.
right. We
we
did
have.
talk
Find
about
the tape.
this.
Find the tape.
I think
because
you
when-
said you were going to wait until it's all
Freddie,
over.
get on top of that. When did he
Yeah,
say
I
he's
don't know
not?
if I think I was just like I don't give a fuck about the
Hey,
series.
last season was really good. The season before that, not so good. Second
guess they're
season's
I don't
but
Well, the second
I don't
season's
know.
the worst season. We both know that.
yeah, it's not good.
The second season is what took me out. The second
but the
season
la-
is
the
why
last
I gave
season
up on the whole
that
thing.
just happened. It made a star of the guy who's playing Human Torch. I forget his fucking name, but that made
Is
his
he
career.
the guy who plays the guitar? He's like
That literally made his career. he was not really. I mean, he was like probably on stage or whatever, but that blew him up to he's in fucking everything at this point now. He's in Warfare, for Christ's sake. That's one of the best movies of the year. He's in fucking Gladiator 2, for Christ's sake, and now he's fucking Johnny Storm. But no, the last season was
Hey,
good.
he's
I
making
don't.
a career for himself. Good for him.
Justin, you don't like the release dates. I thought they should make that Christmas one come out in theaters. They should make the last one come out. You
Well-
can make money off of that.
That would be cool. Yeah, I would like it. I know the release dates are based upon themes. New Year's Eve is one.
Yeah.
Christmas is one, right?
But these are all going to be like almost like feature length film episodes.
I don't
They
right?
know.
said the
yeah.
last one is long. The last
I don't
episode is
know.
supposed to be long as
I
fuck.
thought all of them were going to be at least like an hour and a half or something like
I
that.
think the finale for last season was like 80 minutes or something like that. It was long.
It was
Wait,
long, but it was
yeah.
fucking good.
It was really good, man. It was really
It
good.
was really fucking good, and I don't know. I'm excited. I'm happy that they're finalizing things, and it's going to be over after this. And I think they'll stick the landing. Yeah, I do. I really do think they're going to stick the landing. It would be cool to be in the theater. That would be a cool experience because it's kind of the whole point of the show is the experience of the kids going to see these shows and stuff in the theater. The 80s and movies, and so a lot of themes there. That would have been cool, but it's Netflix because Netflix is a piece of shit. So.
Well, Netflix does put stuff in the theaters at least. So.
So that's
I just
why why
how
they
they're-
put this.
I like how they're
they
all
put
older
fucking
than I
Red
am.
Notice in the theaters. Put this in the fucking theater.
I'll explain why I don't like the release date because I know I'll be busy those days,
It's
and I'm
all
not
about
gonna. I'm
you,
gonna be
isn't it?
like itching like a fucking heroin addict, to watch it.
About Polizzi.
So
Well, just call out that day.
Yeah, man.
You're on your own
Put some
business.
PTO
man.
in.
no, I understand that. I just there's other things like traveling and
What
whatnot.
do you do on your day off? I watch Stranger Things.
Damn right,
Well,
motherfucker.
I mean, that's what some people do to relax. I don't fucking
What?
know what you do on your day
Why?
off.
Could have just
Yeah,
told me you
right.
did drugs. It'd have made more sense.
Hey,
But you can still do that.
You can do that while you're watching.
Yes. Kill two birds with one stone.
Two buds with one
Kill
son.
two birds while I'm stoned.
Exactly.
This has been believable or bullshit. Just another way to put some legitimacy on our reckless ramblings.
Let's do some TV roundup. Matthew, what have you been
Yeah.
watching on something.
The boob tube.
Called.
Not a lot. This
Tell
was
me.
like a late
month?
Yeah, I was watching more movies. Zach.
It was
spending a
heavy
lot
for
more-
me, by the way.
Oh.
It was heavy flow. You had a heavy.
I had a heavy flow this
Heavy
month.
flow,
Heavy
man.
flow.
Get those wings. Get
You and I
those
should
Red Wings.
synchronize our flows next time.
Yeah.
Only two things, but I guess three things of note this time around.
Oh boy, here we go.
Keep anything on my
So-
list. Let me see.
DJ, yeah. So it's only three things. It's gonna be very, very short for me this
Oh
time.
no,
around.
it's the ones
Usually
though.
I'm long-winded. It's
the
gonna be the one
ones.
thing that you saw.
Yeah, right.
It's true. It's true.
Justin saw one thing.
One thing.
Newhart. No, it's not Newhart.
I was like, really?
Because Justin only watches old TV shows.
watches old
Now I moved to Newhart.
Murphy
Now I moved-
Brown.
You're not wrong, but I watched
Diagnosis murder.
I watched a new show recently.
Father Downing's
I can see
Mysteries.
you watching Downing Mysteries. That'd be amazing. That was a
used
good
to
show
be-
to watch.
That
him
was,
out.
that was a good
show.
block. You had
I love Father Downing
I
Mysteries.
feel like you had.
Yeah, you joke. You joke.
You
Yeah, that
had,
was a
you
good
had
show.
Murder She Wrote, and then you had Father Downing.
Father Downing was
right after
kicking
that,
it,
I
bro.
think.
Father Downing was solving
Hell yeah.
crimes, bitch. What do you know
And
about
then
that?
maybe you fit in 60 minutes in between, and then
Oh,
you
of
go
course,
to bed.
of course.
You know,
It's a good night, man. It's a good
Yeah,
Friday night.
I mean, you start watching at 4 p.m. and you're in bed by 7. It's
Yeah,
great.
get my
So
lunch.
This is what I have to look forward to.
What else is there?
So-
What else is there in life?
Exactly. Put an end to it sooner
I know,
rather than
right?
later. DJ, I know you won't want Murder Bot. Yeah.
You finally
yeah, Murderbot.
watched it? Did you finally watch Murderbot?
Yeah. I'm almost caught up. I don't know if the series is over yet. I know
I'm
it's
almost
getting
done with the
close.
first book, and
Yeah,
I'm
it's
caught up
getting-
with the show.
It's getting close. I think there's 8 episodes as of this recording, 8 or
It
9.
deviates a little bit from the book near
Yeah.
the
So
where
not,
we are
not
now.
knowing the book, it's like the show itself.
Mhm.
It's pretty good. I like it. It's
Skarsgård's fantastic, I think.
It's got that kind of like the inner monologue of like Mr. Robot mixed with like some other fun things. So it's
I can't
I
tell him
don't-
how much I don't give a fuck.
yeah.
That's one of my favorite lines.
And I like David. What was that? David Dashmillion. Is that how you
David Dash
pronounce-
Melchin, yeah, Mr. Polka Dot Man.
Dashmilchin,
Josh
yeah.
Melchin, he's good too, yeah.
He's good. The show itself is it's fun. It's kind of
Good writing. Good
it's good-
writing.
Good writing. It's kind of got a cool mystery. You still don't really know what the fuck is going on. 'cause
Right.
It doesn't really.
I
tell you
kind of
anything,
do
but,
now because I'm a little the book. I'm ahead
Yeah,
of the
because
show,
book-
but
okay.
it's still kind of like, oh, what's going on
Yeah.
there?
But
Ah.
the show was fun. It's like
Yeah.
it's a breezy little like 23 minutes an episode. I like that. So
It's
easy
kind of
breezy.
shot like on the sets of like it looks almost like next generation Star Trek sets, which I like too.
It's kind of like, can we borrow these?
Can we borrow
please?
these old Star Trek generation sets? Save
It's
some
either
money?
that or like the set they use for what's the other show that was on Showtime where the with John C. Riley and
Oh yeah, yeah,
Daenerys
yeah,
and
yeah,
everything,
yeah.
like
What the fuck was
Station
that?
5 or whatever.
The,
Station
the football
11 or
player was
something.
on there.
Yeah, Travis Kelsey.
Travis Kelsey was on there. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
almost like the same sets they're using for that. They used it for this practically. So, what's his name? Fred Armisen was in it.
Yeah.
I don't know. People are screaming at their podcast right now.
Don't you
like,
remember
"It's just
that
fucking
show?
you
Got
fucking
canceled. Shut up.
idiot." Yeah, nobody gives a fuck. Not even the actors. So yeah, that's it's good. It's a good show. I recommend it.
I
It was
recommended
almost-
you fuck.
Well, I was planning on watching it anyway,
Okay.
but you hastened to make me watch it. We're looking for something fun to watch.
I like how it's
And speaking of Apple TV, also watching that new Owen Wilson show, that Stick. Stick show.
should we watch this show, Matthew? Because I literally
Stick?
almost watched it and I stopped.
Uh,
So Owen
do
Wilson's
you-
a
do you-
bit much for me.
Owen Wilson's he's actually good. I like Owen Wilson. I don't have a fucking problem with it.
About Mark Maron, how's he doing?
His nose is fucking distracting as fuck though.
Only,
like,
only Matt
I
can
s-
get away with saying that.
Well, it's not even because he
I'll
has like yeah, you know what kind of nose he has. Come on, say it, Justin.
Is Jew nose?
See, he said it. I was just going to say a broken nose. He said the other. He said the J word.
Nah, it's hot right now, man. Jew
Yeah,
is
but
is a big
yeah.
term right now. I want those
It is.
keywords. I want those
Big.
searches. I want people to find us.
Yeah, so he had so
What happened to him? What
Yeah,
was
so-
with that nose? Did he
Yeah,
get
what-
hit
what-
like
did they ever
Marsha
tell you
Brady?
why
Did Marsha
he-
Brady?
yeah.
I don't know. I think he got punched in the face a lot as a kid.
By his
maybe,
brother?
or
Did he always
maybe-
have that
maybe
nose?
Luke beat his
Like
ass.
in Bottle Rocket, does he have that
He's
nose?
always.
Yeah.
I think so. I think he's always had a fucked up nose, and he
gotta
lives
watch
with it. He likes that Jew schnoz.
Does Luke Wilson have that nose?
No,
Not really, no.
I don't think he ever broke his nose.
I think Luke probably did it to
I
him.
think
Maybe
Luke
Luke
did
broke
it,
his
man.
nose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, you're a
yeah.
fucking loser, dude. I'm gonna break your fucking nose.
Fuck out of here, man. He's like, wow.
Yeah.
The fucking
my
Brady
nose,
bunch,
wow.
man.
Fucking Brady,
Yeah.
catch his fucking football, fucker.
Catch the football, you bitch.
So, should you watch Stick?
Should I?
No.
Okay, I do like Mark Maron. He's in it. He's good. I like Mark.
I
He's
like
probably
him
the best.
sometimes, and then I hate him some other times. It matters
Look,
what he's talking about.
He's very much like kind of the character in Glow. a
I
little
like
bit,
this
but
character in
not-
Glow.
He's not as
I like Glow.
scummy.
I like
Yeah,
Glow.
he's not as scummy as that character in Glow, but he's riding the edge. But he's Mark Maron fucking playing Mark Maron.
Yeah,
so
he doesn't have
take
range.
that for what it is.
He'll
Maybe
tell
he's
you
upset that. He's ending his podcast. Who knows?
Yeah.
But a lot of the other characters are fucking annoying.
Mm.
So
Oh boy. Kids?
you have, but there's some funny jokes. There's like not Luke Wilson,
Owen.
the other Wilson boy, Owen Wilson.
Wilson
yeah,
and
wow.
Wilson?
Yeah, Wilson.
Simon and Simon.
Wilson.
Wilson?
Hello,
When him and
Dennis.
Mark Maron talk. They have some good banter back and forth. But man, some of the other characters in this show.
Annoying.
Oh boy.
Ugh.
Whew.
I don't know if I'm
Really?
gonna be annoyed though.
I mean, it's not annoying enough to dissuade you from watching it because it's kind of got a Tin Cup vibe to it, which I kind of like. I like Tin Cup. I think it's a
Renee
pretty-
Russo, man.
Tin and Cup? Yeah, with Renee, huh? With
Yeah,
the
man.
golfing? Is that what
Yeah.
that's about?
Kevin Costner. Pre-Yellowstone, Kevin Costner.
Watched
yeah.
it 3 months ago.
Really?
That movie's
Mhm.
still a good fucking movie. Ron Shelton and everything. It's like
Yeah.
it's the white man can't jump a golf.
It's in my
It's
library,
true.
guys, if you want to watch it.
It's true.
It's the Bull Durham of golf.
It's the bull too.
It's all
Candlestick.
the same thing that the same director does. It's play it to the bone of golf.
Stop it.
I think he's done the trifecta.
I think he's
Ron
in every
Shelton.
sport. I believe
He's done
done
basketball, golf, boxing, baseball.
baseball. Yeah,
He hasn't done football, I guess, then,
Or hockey.
or hockey. So
I'll do
he's
it. Now
missing-
you put a bug under a
now
bug
I
under
put the
there.
foot now that genie can't go back in the bottle now.
Yeah, there you go.
And then the last thing was a little short documentary called The Mortician. It's on HBO. It's
Okay.
a 3-part doc. Justin, it kind of reminds me of those little episodes of that, The Curious Case of
Oh,
blah,
yeah.
blah, blah. So it's like
Yeah.
it's an extended version of that
Okay.
that episode with the what do you call it, the funeral home.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's kind of like it's got
Oh,
that same
well,
vibe
that's-
to it a little bit. So
That's
it's
cool.
it's interesting. It's fucked up, but it's I don't know. It's real.
It's real.
It's real
But
shit,
it's also
man.
got that Jinx type vibe to it a little bit as well, like the Robert Durst documentary kind of thing.
Oh,
Yeah, so if you like the
creepy.
Jinx, you'll like the Mortician.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
saw it
good.
on. I saw the Mortician the other day, and I was like, "Man, that looks interesting." So
Yeah.
yeah, I'll probably
Three episodes, about an hour each. So
Yeah.
knock it out in a day.
Okay. Justin, what have you been watching?
Well.
Well.
So
Let's see.
My wife had a
Let me-
little
let me-
surgery
let me
the-
guess.
my wife had a little surgery at the beginning of this month, and so we were trying to look for a show,
Okay,
to
okay.
watch, because that's you got to recover. You got to just
No, I got
hang
you.
out.
got
A
you.
good recovery show.
Good recovery show. You can just binge watch,
Binge
get some
it.
chips and ice creams and stuff like
Ash.
that. The whole point of life, really. So, we were at the hotel. We stayed at a hotel prior to the night of surgery, and we started a show.
Oh,
Um,
God. I
and
don't know where this is going.
Well, this is the old show,
Red
okay?
Shoe Diary.
That we,
Oh,
that we-
we kind of guessed it. It was a good
no, it's
show.
not that old.
Okay, it's not Father Downing mystery.
Damn
old.
it.
But we finished it, we finished our Frasier run again. And I said, well, why don't we watch a show with another Frasier character? And it starts off,
Cheers.
before I say what it is, no.
Okay.
It starts off good, but it is a situational comedy. Now, here's the problem with situational comedies. Situational comedies are not meant to be binge watched. If you watch a situational comedy, binge watching it wise, you're going to get really tired of it really quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's sick.
It's the same situation over and over. Just about.
Well,
Exactly.
pretty much. And those situations are really dumb and stupid, and it annoys you after a while because you're like, what the
Yeah.
fuck are they doing?
Justin, was this must see TV?
No.
Oh, damn it. Okay, well, wrong
But-
network then.
TV Land was the network.
Oh, okay. Well, they have a lot of stuff on TV Land.
And
Hmm.
we enjoyed it in the beginning, but boy, did it get fucking annoying. And then I decided I was curious. I said, how many fucking seasons does this show have? And to my surprise, it's a lot more than you would think it is. So we're really coming toward the end, and it's going to take a long time if we ever do finish it. But there is 6 seasons of this show.
Whoa.
And the show that we started watching, and I know we're probably on the 5th season, so we're there, but I just don't think we can get any further.
6 seasons.
From 2010.
Ooh, okay.
And it's called Hot in Cleveland.
What?
Was this on TNT or
6
TBS or something like that?
I've never even heard of this
it was
show.
on TV Land.
So it was a TV Land
It's the
original.
Betty White show. Yeah.
Oh.
It's got a lot of fucking people in it. Like, it's got like Craig Ferguson, Huey Lewis is in it, Jennifer Love Hewitt comes in, Carl Reiner, Tim Daly.
See, when you said TV Land, I thought maybe it was just one of those things that they would go on TV Land like later on.
No,
like
so
syndication.
TV Land in that time they did a situational like comedy that they shot with this live studio audience, which is kind of cool, and it what the idea was, it was going to take all the old shows that they were playing and like actors from it, and they would come in and out of the series. And it's these 3 girls from LA, and they have to do emergency landing in Cleveland, and they end up staying there because the guys there do not care how they look as much as the guys in LA would look and whatnot.
What?
Quite the situation.
There's some good stuff in it. I mean, if you have a wife and you need to watch something, it's definitely a woman more central like for girls, because it's 4 girls.
I like how you beat around them. It's like it's a show for chicks.
It's a show for chicks, but there's some funny ass shit in it, in the beginning. But boy, you need to give yourself some time in between episodes because it gets very annoying. I'm just surprised by how many fucking celebrities are
Randy
in it.
Malik isn't. Dave Foley's in this show.
Yeah,
I guess everybody got
Wayne Knight is in it for a while.
Starts maybe
One of the Baldwins come
Superman's in this
Kirstie
show.
Alley.
Tim Daly's in this show.
William Shatner.
What the fuck is going on?
How many
here?
episodes per season? About 24 per season. So is this like a full length season type thing?
It goes long, yeah. It's
Joe Jonas.
the first season I think is
John
I think the
Lovitz?
first season's like the lowest, which I think is 11, and then it goes 20 24 24 24
Matthew.
They were trying to get that syndication. Yeah.
Matthew, Kirstie Alley, Wayne Knight, Heather Locklear, Bill Bellamy, Yvette Nicole.
They're going to say Bill Belichick.
Frank Caliendo, Fred Willard.
Yeah.
Who the fuck? What the fuck?
Some come in.
Richter.
Yeah, some come in for a day or two.
The extras of TV Land.
Ernie Hudson.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on
Ernie
here?
Hudson.
Yeah.
He had to make a little bit of money, as a guest star.
It was interesting. It's an interesting show, to say
Hot
the
in
least.
Cleveland. I remember hearing about this a long time ago. Just I never.
There's some good jokes.
Never took it seriously.
There's some good stuff in it. But it's cool. There's one episode where you have like literally 3 people from Frasier in one episode, which was it's pretty fun. But
Was it kind of like
Mary Tyler Moore is in it. What's up?
Was it kind of like an inside joke with that? People from
Not
Frasier?
really. They didn't play it as an. You thought they
don't?
would, because one was married to the one, and they didn't really play that. But it was just cool. Every episode, you just have somebody different, coming in and coming out. And then there's some weird fucking episodes, like the William Shatner episode. Like William Shatner is like a mob boss, and they get themselves in a situation.
Shatner is a mob boss,
and he comes in, and like I don't think they told the cast who the actor was going to play. So it's like, it's a live studio audience, and it's set up as almost like a stage production. So he comes through the door, and you could tell everyone's like, oh, we didn't really expect him, So there's like some fun things toward it, but boy, did he get fucking annoying after a while. Now, the other show that Justin watched, because Justin did good this time, because he watched some shows, is a new show, and I fucking hate that it's on Netflix.
Is this brand new?
It is.
Ooh, brand new.
But it's based on an old movie.
Okay.
Huh.
An old movie that I've seen. So when I saw it, I said, I wonder if it's part of like the movie. And yeah, no, it is. And it is the 4 seasons.
What? On Netflix?
Is this like the what's it called? Like the group, the pop group, the Four Seasons?
No. The Four Seasons is about a group of friends who go to vacation every season. They go on vacation. They go like one's a winter.
Okay. This is on kind of our list. This has got like a lot of people in it too. Like like big people in it. Yeah.
And
this is the Steve Carell show.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Carell
I've seen the
show,
commercial. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
And it's got what's that Coleman Domingo guy?
Yeah, Coleman Domingo.
Well, I fucking love him, man. He's turning into up there for me.
Yeah.
Really?
But and then one of my all-time favorites, McGoober himself,
Will Forte, yeah,
who is fucking amazing. I got to say, this show is absolutely fucking amazing and great, and I fucking loved it. And the worst part about it is it fucking ended after I think 8 episodes. It was. I think there's 2 per season.
So it was like a mini series, not like a ongoing.
Well, they just renewed it for season 2, which I'm very interested in how that's going to go. So is it going to be different characters or is it going to be the same characters? Because something happens.
Do their own little White Lotus little thing?
I don't know, maybe. But there's dude, it's funny.
They could do it. They could do it as an anthology, I guess.
There's some really heart-touching moments, and then there's just fucking hilarious shit. I mean, Will Forte really does make some funny fucking comments. And yeah, I think especially if you and your wife sit down, you watch it, it's a good time. It's a good time if you watch it by yourself. I think Steve Carell does everyone does an amazing job in it.
Everybody knows the assignment.
Yeah, they did a great job. If you don't really like that first episode, just give it another episode. But like winter, they go like on a ski trip. One they go to an island. One they go to like there's like it starts off at the lake house. I think it's the first episode, and so it's like these groups of friends who get together so often, and things happen in between. The trips and. It's really fucking good. But sad to say, the movie was Alan Alda directed and wrote, and Carol Burnett's in it and whatnot. Yeah. They did do some adjusting because we're talking about a movie from the I think it's
70s or something.
I think 81? It's 80, 81. Okay. And it's very similar to the movie. We started watching the movie again because my wife has never seen it. And, it's a little too soon to kind of rewatch the exact same thing. But Alan Alda does appear in the
he makes a cameo?
And it's a little sad because he's not doing so well.
Wait a minute. I gotta write this down.
Yeah, write it down. Yeah. I don't think we picked him.
I don't think no.
But we don't.
How old is he again? Yeah,
he's
got to be in his late 90s.
Alan Alda?
No, probably early 80s, maybe. Probably early.
No, 80s. He's been 80 for like 80 years.
He was
80 during West Wing.
You want to take a guess? Take a guess.
Say 89.
Alan Alda, 83.
MASH was a long time ago.
Okay, ready? One of you got it correct.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's 89.
Hey, welcome to my world, bitch.
I have him on Twitter.
Fuck you.
I follow him on Twitter, and he released a video I saw prior to watching the Four Seasons, and I was like, oh boy. But then he shows up as one of the fathers to one of the characters, and it's a shame, man. He's shaking a lot, so
man,
I feel for him. I think he's got Parkinson's, so
great on the West Wing, Alan Alda.
But he's 89, and he's done some great fucking stuff, and I have to give him credit on the Four Seasons movie because he wrote and directed that. It's good shit. But it's one of those movies that you watch and you're like, holy fuck, like, goddamn, like, it's true to life. So it does make you feel that. But Alan Alda's still married to his wife, by the way.
Oh.
Irene, what's her name? Irene? Something I forget, but I know because I looked it up. I know she's 92.
Ooh. Huh.
Irene, I want to say maybe her first name was, but yeah. So
first Hawkeye I ever knew. I knew him before the comic book Hawkeye.
Yeah, right.
He was the original Hawkeye. I guess
Lips.
Hot Lips. Houlihan.
Hot Lips. Houlihan. Yeah, she just passed away. Yep.
Yeah, so, Hot Lips.
If you got some time to watch a really good show, I totally would watch that.
Okay, that's kind of been in the hopper. Just I haven't really thought.
Give it a go.
Nope, nobody else has mentioned it except you. So
I know.
I got it confused with the movie Carell was in. Was it Mountain Head or something like that?
Mountain Head, yeah, it's the one with Rami Malek or whatever his name is, and then the one that the guy from Succession directed it, Jesse Armstrong.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's time to play the game that
this is the universe's other favorite game.
Yeah, this is like this is Apathy's favorite game. It's called I Don't Care. This is a segment where I go over all the things I've been watching on TV, and Matthew and Justin will tell me if they want me to talk about it, and I will talk about it. If not, they will say I don't care, and then we'll move on. I've got 10 this month.
Oh, it's a light month.
Yeah. Usually I had
it's summertime, I guess.
Summertime, a little lazy. And Justin's going to be very upset because there's a lot of Netflix on here.
I know.
It's a lot.
They got me with fucking 4 Seasons.
Yeah, they're getting us all, man. They're getting us all. We're going to start on Disney Plus, though. And the show is called, I'm going to also say some statements I said while watching the show aloud. The show's called Ironheart. And the statement I said while watching this was 13 minutes in, and they've said this chick's name 20 fucking times.
I know. I tried, dude.
Did they get say Ironheart a lot?
I
keep
tried.
saying Iron. Well,
isn't her name's Riri, right?
Yes.
Well, I mean, you only have to say it. You only have to say it 10 times to get to the 20.
They said it 20 times.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh, so they said it 40 times.
You want me to talk about this? Or you want me to talk about this?
Why didn't they just go with the fucking kid from Iron Man fucking 3 or whatever?
No, because you already have the
comic book character,
Justin.
She's a real character from the comic books, Justin.
Yeah. Don't you remember he was in Black Panther, Wakanda Forever?
Forever, Justin. Do you want me to talk about it, Justin?
Yeah, I know it's got the guy from Twisters in it.
Oh.
Which guy?
How's his acting?
The guy from Twisters. Which guy from Twisters?
Is that the guy from...
Oh, yeah, the guy from Twisters. No. Dude, this guy's a chameleon.
I can't stand that guy. I really can't.
He's the one we can't figure out where the fuck he is.
Yeah, what is he?
I don't know.
Is that the guy? Is that the guy who was in Hamilton?
Yeah, no,
probably
in the heights.
Yeah, that's the guy from Hamilton. Yeah.
It's not even fucking know. I can't tell. Yeah. Anyway, do you want me to talk about this?
No, it's so fucking boring. And
I can't imagine it being a very interesting chat.
It's not. Next one, Max, and the show I'm talking about here is Duster, and the statement I said while watching this was, "Blow my fro."
I would say, "Blow me out."
Duster on Max or
Duster.
HBO now. I don't know.
It's got old what's his name?
It's in an identity crisis right now.
Whatever it's called.
You know what this show reminds me of? This show reminds me of an old video game. It was a driving video game. It was on PC. I think it was called Interstate 76.
Oh. Yeah, that's what it was.
And it this show reminds me of this video game, and I always remember in the video game, there's a voiceover where it says, "Watch that shit, cowboy."
I think somebody might say this on the show. Dustin, you want me to talk about it?
No, because I'd rather go play Interstate 76.
It's fine.
I'm good.
Going to Netflix.
Hey, come on, Jumbotron.
Kings of Topolo, and this is the statement I said while watching this was, "Man, it must be hard to drink wine with a bag on your head."
What's it called? The Kings of Polo?
Kings of Topolo.
The Polo.
Topolo. Tupola. I think it's Topolo. I think it's the place. Kings of Topolo on Netflix.
Kings of Francis Ford Coppola.
So close enough.
I don't know what that refers to.
The Capullo Suites.
Kings of Topolo on Netflix.
I don't even fucking know what this is.
Moving on to the next one. Stay on Netflix, though.
I don't care.
Of course you don't. The Tylenol murders. And the statement I said while watching this was, "This fucker looks like Dollarhide."
Is it based on the true story?
Yes.
Yes. It's
the guy kills guy killing people.
The Tylenol, I guess. The Tylenol murder.
The Tylenol murder.
Remember, wasn't that
Dollarhide,
the guy's...
like what's his name? Like from Red Dragon, Dollarhide?
Fucker looks like Dollarhide.
Oh.
Does he, huh?
That's pretty cool. What's his name? Well, Ray Fiennes, huh? It looks like Ray Fiennes.
Is it a show or is it a documentary?
It's a doc series.
Oh, okay.
Tylenol murders.
All right, I'm good because I already know the story.
Okay, moving on to the next one. BBC.
You take Tylenol, you die.
Going on the BBC, the bombing of Pan Am 103. And the statement I said while watching this was, "Why are you talking to me? Scan my ticket and shut the fuck up."
I think DJ's on a list now.
Probably.
Is this a documentary of the
No, it's an
bombing?
actual dramatization.
I want the real stuff.
No, I'm good.
Moving on to Netflix. Next
Or
one.
Netflix?
Yes, Santa. I told you, on Netflix.
You can't stay away.
You haven't warned us.
Polo. The show's called Polo, and the statement I
I
said
thought we just
watching
talked
this
about
was
Polo, the Kings of
that
Polo.
was the Tupolo. This is just regular
this is
Polo.
Polo.
And the statement I said while watching this is Wellington, Florida is douchebag central.
Oh, I would have said like Marco,
Tupolo.
Polo.
king of the polos.
Polo on Netflix.
You said what part of Florida is douchebag central?
Wellington.
Wellington. Wellington. Old Wellington. Is this another like documentary series type thing?
Kind of.
Yeah. Is it a documentary or like a dramatization?
It's a documentary. It's real. Ish.
Polo, huh? Oh, is it because they're wearing polo clothing?
Technically.
Ah, cool. Like Ralph Lauren polo? Like Ralph Lauren to polo?
It's also called Polo. Do you care? Do you care?
No, I don't care.
Moving on to the next one. Staying on Netflix.
Oh my
Astro
God,
World
no.
Tragedy. And the statement I said while watching this was, I did, is I don't care. I'm blaming Drake.
When in doubt, you blame Drake anyway.
I mean, why not? Yeah. Moving on.
Staying on Netflix though, we're going with Titan. And the statement I said while watching this was, should have gone diving with James Cameron.
Oh, this is the one with the explosion of the submersible, right?
Could be.
Oh,
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Aren't there two?
Again.
Aren't there two of these out?
They were stupid.
Isn't there one on
They
Netflix
blew up and
one on
died.
Hulu?
Do you care? Do you care? Do you care?
I want the one where they actually show them blowing up or imploding. Should I say? Sorry, they didn't blow up; they imploded.
Yes, they imploded.
Do you care? 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 Do you care?
No.
Staying on Netflix.
God
Going
damn
on
it.
to
How many more of these? How many more Netflix shows?
Two more. Next one.
You're on Netflix.
You're on Netflix. Mercy for None. And the statement I said while watching this is it racist that I'm confused who's who?
Ooh, there must be a lot of white folks on this.
Mercy for None.
No mercy, huh?
No mercy.
Not getting any, huh?
No,
No mercy.
Nope. You get no pussy, no mercy.
No pussy, no mercy, huh?
Mercy for none. Mercy for none. Mercy for none. Mercy for none. You care? Do you care? Do you care? Do you care? Do you care?
Even I mean, it's high on the list, but I don't think this has been a very good list. I think this is a pretty down month. It sounds like a pretty shitty month.
I started with Ironheart, and that tells you.
Yeah, when you have Astro World Tragedy near the top of the
Really
list.
set things off.
I am a sucker for tragedy, so yeah, and not the Shakespearean type.
No, of course.
I want the real tragedy.
What's the real deal?
Yeah, I want the real tragedy. I don't care. We've come this far. We got to go to number one.
The last one, staying on Netflix,
Fuck.
is Department Q. And the statement I said while watching this is that might be the scariest sexual predator I've ever seen on television.
Oh, I heard Howard Stern was talking about this the other day.
Really?
So, yeah, he said he liked it.
Do you care? Do you care? Do you care?
Well, if he liked it, then I'll say no. Because I believe Howard Stern died years ago.
Howard Stern is a cult.
That's an imposter.
They've eight-eyed that guy.
That's an imposter Stern, not the real one.
Hey, real.
It's not just a lecture in loquacious lunacy. It's a peek into the world that is Julie's diary.
Dear Diary, we've come to the denouement, the climax, the final reckoning, minus any Tom Cruise shenanigans. We have reached the moment in which comic book movies will either make or break. Superman and Fantastic Four, the last breath of a genre that was so profitable and popular 7 years ago. Even Al Pacino was bigging it up. He liked Guardians of the Galaxy, by the way. How weird is that? I digress. James Gunn has done everything to trip up this new Superman film during his media rollout. 1 second he's dropping a trailer where Superman looks cross-eyed. The next second, it's a trailer where Clark Kent is about to catch a domestic abuse charge screaming at his girlfriend. But it's Superman. It can't bomb. Can it? And the Fantastic Four almost seems like a dare at this point. Female Silver Surfer. The Thing with a beard, made of rocks. Sue Storm as the leader lecturing all the men on Women's Land. I mean, does the fun ever start? Do you know how iffy your Fantastic Four film has to be when people are praising in comparison the Tim Story one with Chris Evans and Jessica Alba? The only thing going for it so far is Galactus. And I'm talking about the Galactus popcorn bucket. I'm willing to bet Marvel is gonna make more money off that bucket than the film itself. So superhero genre, these are your champions. If they fail, you will likely never recover. As champions go, I'm getting a Game of Thrones, Oberyn Martell vibe from these two. Hell, Pedro Pascal even played that fucking guy.
This has been Julie's Diary. The Simplistic Reviews podcast will be back after these messages.
At Cinema Recall, we want to present to you the finest in film analysis.
Yeah, like action and gore and sex.
We will look at classics by Kubrick, Lynch, Godard, De Palma, and Coppola.
I don't know who the that is, but I'm looking at classic bodies of Christina Hendricks, Keanu Reeves, Salma Hayek, Ryan Reynolds.
We are a serious show for film lovers who enjoy indie foreign films, art house gems, and classic black and white features.
Well, I enjoy big budget blockbusters with great action and sexy people. Maybe our podcast can celebrate all aspects of films, like people who feel like your weird way and like people who feel like my weird way can like get together, man.
They can?
Yeah.
Huh. You know, I like that.
Cinema Recall is available everywhere you find great podcasts. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram under Cinema Recall Podcast and on Twitter at cinema_recall.
Time for the game that would have been way worse if Todd Phillips decided to work on it. It's the Joker's Wild.
Love that Joker.
Joker's Wild. This is the game where Matt and Justin will take turns as I deal them a hand. 3 related things in the world of Hollywood. They can then stick to the hand they have been given, or switch to the one blind Joker card, also a related thing. Whichever one they choose, it has to be better in quality than the other to win the round, in my eyes. We can argue, but ultimately, the quality depends on me.
Oh, really? Remember the game show Card Sharks?
I do.
Yeah, this is what this reminds me of.
It is. All right. Matthew,
I'm
you
David
go first, then
Zaslav.
Justin, then Matthew, then Justin, then
I'm gonna
Matthew, then
redo
Justin,
it.
then Matthew, then Justin, then Matthew, then Justin. All right, first one. Matthew, the subject is remakes. So your hand that you've just been dealt is Roadhouse remake, Point Break remake, the Italian Job remake. Do you want to stay with that hand, or do you want to take the Joker card?
Well, hold on a second. Okay,
Yes?
okay. I know I was talking over your rules because that's what I do anyway.
I know, you've always
so. Okay, so I have 3 cards here. Let's run this back for the audience
okay.
because they were listening while I wasn't,
Sure,
of course.
right.
So I have 3 cards.
Right.
I have to determine if one of these cards or one of these movies is good.
Incorrect.
Okay, see, I don't even get
the collective of your 3 cards. Are they better than the Joker card? Yes, the collective.
Remakes, huh?
Do you think the blind Joker card will be better than the 3 cards I gave you? And those 3 cards.
They remade the Italian Job. Oh yeah, they did. But that's a Mark
Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg. I forgot it was a remake. Michael Caine did the original.
I think he did. Michael Caine.
Michael Caine. How much cocaine do you think he did?
A lot of, dude. He knew Peter O'Toole, bro.
Dress to Kill.
Come on,
that's a lot of coke.
He's a lot of coke.
Like, I'm going to dress like a woman and do cocaine. Him and Brian De Palma were doing rails.
De Palma just laying down lines, just rails, just dropping,
right? Brian
barely hanging on.
You don't hear much from him anymore, but good for whatever. He had his time in there.
There's a reason.
That's true. Roadhouse remake, Point Break remake, the Italian Job remake, or the Joker card. Which
Body
one?
Double. That was another De Palma film. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by Brian De Palma and doing rails off of asses.
It's true.
I know how much you like the Roadhouse remake.
Yeah.
I know the Point Break remake is trash.
Mm-hmm.
The Italian Job, I feel like you liked the Italian Job remake.
Damn, okay.
I feel like you did because I remember us talking about this a long time ago, and you were like, "Oh, it's not bad." But what could that Joker? Love that Joker.
Love that Joker.
Love that Joker.
The Joker card. What's a Fugazi fucking remake you can put in there? Fucking that Joker card.
Fugazi is a wazi. It's a
Fugazi,
woozy.
it's a wazi. It's a woozy. How many times are you masturbating a day?
About 5.
Yeah,
Gotta get
pump
those
that up.
numbers
Those are
up.
rookie numbers.
That's a rookie numbers.
Rookie numbers.
You get some sunstroke numbers up there.
You get some sunstroke numbers up big time. I'm gonna keep the hand. I'm
Gonna keep your hand. Huh?
I'm gonna stick with the hand. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
The
either
Joker
the hand
card.
or the band.
The Joker card was the remake named The Thing. So you lose. You lose.
Oh, well, hold on. Are you talking about the? Oh no, because
The Thing is great.
It was a sequel. It
Celebrated its
wasn't-
birthday the other day, right?
It did. Think for Another World was the original. It was remade as The Thing by John Carpenter.
And then you
know
have
to
the
be true.
thing. It's still called the thing, but it's a
It's horrible, horrible.
It's a
remake,
prequel actually. Yeah.
Prequel. Yeah, it's whatever it is. It's trash.
It happens right before the first movie.
It's
It
true.
ends right when the first movie starts.
Such a bad film. Anyway, Justin,
That's fucked up.
your subject is movie Michelle's. So, your hand that you've been dealt is Michelle Williams, Michelle Yeoh, Michelle Monaghan.
Where's
Do you
Michelle
want to stick with that
Trachtenberg?
hand, or do you want to go with the Joker card?
I think Michelle Trachtenberg under that Joker card, Justin.
Or Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh, Michelle Pfeiffer.
I'm going to keep my hand because
keep your hand.
There aren't a
Michelle
lot of
Williams
other good Michelles.
is pretty. It's pretty good right there.
Yeah, man, she's good for Ethan Hunt.
Mahoney,
You got an easy one.
Yeah, I'm keeping that hand.
Keeping that hand. The Joker card was Michelle Gondry. You win.
Oh, you don't like Michelle
Jeez.
Gondry as a
Not really.
director?
He's done like one movie that he did Green Hornet. He has a automatic
Well,
negative.
I kinda
He ain't
killed
coming
his
close to
career.
Monahan, bro. Are you kidding me? Michelle Yeoh is a god.
He did. He did Be Kind, Rewind, and he did
whatever.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless
That's
Mind.
that's his claim to fame, and everything he's done since that has been.
He did a lot of music videos.
I can name hit after hit. Michelle Monaghan was in all the fucking Mission Impossibles and Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. I'm not even
everyone. She
touching
wasn't in
Michelle
the
Yeoh.
first two.
Michelle Williams was dating the Joker. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
he's also French, so there you go.
Yeah, he's also French.
Okay,
We don't
well,
count
no,
that.
okay, now,
Get
now
the
I
fuck
get
out of
it.
here with that
I
shit.
get it.
Anyway, Matthew, your subject is
Suck My Blue.
Suck My Blue. Yeah, your subject is movie doctors, and the hand that you've just been given is Dr. Detroit,
The fucking hand I'm dealt.
Dr. Manhattan,
Dr. Detroit.
and Dr. Sleep.
Wasn't Dr. Detroit? Wasn't that Mr. T? Dr.
No,
Detroit.
no. That's DC Cab. You're
That's
getting
DC Cab.
I know where your mind is
Dr.
at.
DC
It was
Cab.
Dan Aykroyd.
Dr. Detroit was Dan Aykroyd. It is true.
What movie was that though?
Dr.
Dr. Detroit?
What's it called? Dr.
Was
Detroit.
is that the name of the movie?
I believe so.
Yeah, about a pimp that.
Oh yeah,
Has-
I get that mistaken with Trading Places. I guess.
Yeah,
It
same
happens.
guy.
It happens.
Practically the same fucking movie.
Yeah.
It's got
Dr.
Fran Drescher in
Detroit,
it.
Dr. Manhattan, and Dr. Sleep. Or the Joker card. Which one do you want? Movie doctors is the subject.
What are you gonna put in there? Like Doctor Zhivago,
Ooh.
Doctor. Well, Doctor Man. No, it's another Doctor Giggles.
Dr. Giggle. Maybe.
Doctor. Give me the news. I got a bad case of
loving you. Yeah,
loving
could be there.
you.
Could be there. I could have wrote that whole thing out.
Doctor Love. Calling Doctor.
Time for Doctor. No time for love. Dr. Jones. Could be that.
No,
Yeah.
you can't. No, would you? He's not a movie doctor. Well, he is. Yeah, I guess
He is a doctor.
Yeah, Doctor Indiana Jones. Yeah, Doctor Henry Jones
Could it be?
Jr.
Could it be?
But they don't call him. I think it's Indiana Jones. If he
Sure,
did
Brown
that,
calls him that all
I
the
would-
time.
I would argue. I'd put in a formal protest for this game. You know how they do in soccer matches? Don't they protest soccer matches?
They never win, so it'd be a waste of time.
I need some extra time on my clock for an injury.
Man City still has 115 charges. They haven't gotten charged with
Well,
anything.
they'll get one eventually, I guess.
Maybe, probably.
All right, Doctor Sleep, Doctor. I don't think you like Doctor Sleep, even though I did. I don't think you.
There's one reason why I like Dr. Sleep.
Yes.
Yeah, we know you like
You
her.
like young
Yeah,
boys
you
getting
know-
murdered.
Sure, if it's Rebecca Ferguson doing it, I don't got no problem with that.
Would you let Rebecca Ferguson suck you to death?
I might. I might. I mean,
To
not-
death.
I can think of worse ways to go.
What was her name? What was her name? Cat in the Hat in that movie?
Who fucking
Something
cares?
the Hat. Like
She looked hot in that hat.
Marge
She
the
looked hot in
Cat.
that hat, man.
She had a hot hat.
She did.
Let's see. I gotta go with the Joker card. Unless you pick something really weird, out. I can't think of like another doctor that would. Or well, maybe I can think of a doctor that'd be better. No, it's subjective. I don't like these subjective games too because I can argue with it. I can. Yeah, it's bullshit.
So which one are you taking? You taking the Joker card? Or you taking your hand? Which one are you taking?
I kept the hand last time, right? Yeah, that bit me in the ass. But then Justin just kept his hand too.
Mm-hmm.
So there's not really a trend yet.
Not specifically, no.
No. I'm gonna keep the hand.
You're gonna keep the hand that
Yeah.
you were dealt.
Yeah.
Matthew, movie doctors, you stuck with Dr. Detroit, Dr. Manhattan, Dr. Sleep, and the Joker card is Dr. Ian Malcolm. You lose again.
Yeah. I forgot he is a doctor.
He's a doctor.
He's a chaotician.
He's That's chaos theory, Matthew. That's
so watching Dominion again.
Oh Jesus, why?
And well, I had to do it for science because
I get it.
God, those movies are bad.
So bad, bro.
But you know what? Jurassic World, as much as I hate it, it's not as bad as you might remember it.
It's not as bad as Dominion.
It's like when you have diarrhea, but then you have like diarrhea that's diseased. It has
like
something in it.
Like your bloody diarrhea.
Yeah, it's like
shooting out all over the fucking
all over the place.
Diarrhea. It's like
I need a doctor diarrhea. Yeah. That's what.
It's like Dr.
Diarrhea.
Call Dr. Detroit. Call
Get Dr. Detroit on this one.
I think Dr. Pepper.
I'll take any doctor at this point.
Hey,
Doc Savage, Dr. Doom. I'll take anybody.
Hey, he wears a Dr. Pepper shirt in Life Aquatic.
He does. Justin, your subject here is movie masks. And the hand that you've been dealt
going to say movie asses.
Movie asses, maybe later. Scarecrow's mask.
Oh.
V for Vendetta's mask. The pig mask from Saw.
My God, yeah, that's an easy one.
Is it?
I think it is.
Is it?
Well,
yes.
Are you saying easy meaning take the Joker?
No, I think I'd probably keep the hand.
Oh, so it's not easy for you guys to disagree.
I don't think so because
you don't like the Scarecrow mask. Come on, the
Scarecrow mask is great, but again, there's other masks.
The pig mask in Saw is pretty cool.
I mean, is it as great as the Jason mask? Or a Batman mask? Or a Spider-Man mask?
That's more of a cowl for Batman.
It's true. He is a cowl.
I'm going to take the Joker.
He's going with the Joker.
Okay, you might lose, sir.
If he brings the Jim Carrey mask out, I win.
Well, I can guarantee you
that.
It is not the Joker card is not the Jim Carrey mask. It just happens to be
Eric Stoltz mask.
The Hannibal Lecter mask. You win.
Yeah.
Matthew.
That's more of a mouthpiece than a mask.
It's a mask. I literally Googled movie masks and it was number 2.
Oh, bullshit.
You could have said the face mask he rips off somebody's face.
It's true. That's also the flesh mask.
The flesh mask. What was number 1 mask?
Vader. Darth Vader's mask.
Darth Vader?
Yeah. I was like, I'm not using that
It's
one.
like a helmet, not a mask.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I used the Hannibal Lecter one.
I guess it's like a face covering.
It's like a whole kit and caboodle, though.
It's a whole system.
Yeah, that's why this is nah. Get out of here. Matthew, your subject is movie dogs, and your hand is
Woof Woof.
Beethoven.
Yeah, I feel like
that's a big one.
Oh,
Pooch. And Air Bud.
Oh, you got the top 3, buddy.
I know. I can't. Yeah, Beethoven, Hooch,
and Air Bud.
I mean, what's another iconic dog like Rin Tin Tin? Canine Cop.
Yeah, Lassie's a big fucking one.
Yeah. Well, he said this is movie dogs. Right?
Movie dog. What Lassie has a movie?
Lassie has movies. Yeah.
I guess they had Lassie Come Home or Go Home or whatever the fuck. Benji
Lassie,
the
get
Hunted.
the fuck home.
Lassie, where the fuck are you?
Old Dogs Go to Heaven.
Go to hell.
Go to hell. I like how old dogs go to heaven and spend more time in hell than heaven.
It's true. It's true. It's easy to describe hell.
Bullshit. If you have an asshole dog, that dog's going to fucking hell. By the way. To all you dog owners out there, all 3 of us being
Don Bluth didn't like that idea, so he was not. No.
Don Bluth hated dogs.
He hated dogs so much.
He put those dogs through torture.
He did.
Don Bluth was fucked up.
He's trying to kill him.
It was like Dragon's Lair.
Send all your fucking dogs to heaven. I swear to God. It's like whoa, that's a threat. Hold on.
God bless Don.
Pretty as it sound.
Don Bluth did some great fucking work.
Yes, he did.
Beethoven,
Hooch, Air Bud.
He created the rap that you're in love with.
I love Secret of Them. Fantastic.
Yeah, you love what's her name, Mrs. Cardigill or whatever her name is.
Mrs. Brisby, get it right.
Brisby, yeah, Brisby Mouse. Let me. What was the other one? Oh, Canine. That was the one with Jim Belushi, right?
It's not on your list. Your cards were
I know, I'm
Beethoven,
saying,
Hooch,
yeah,
and Air Bud.
yeah.
Canine is not involved in your hand.
I know, but I'm trying to think of what's going to be under that dumb
Belushi,
Joker card.
Jim Belushi fan.
Is it Jim or John?
I think it's Jim. John
Jim
died
Belushi.
in SNL. Jim's still kicking around right now.
Some say unfortunately.
Unfortunately. I'll keep these. I'll keep these.
Lord of the Rings fans. He's like Jim is like the other guy, and John is like Sean Bean.
Yeah, exactly.
Faramir is Jim Belushi.
Faramir. It's like you should have.
Do you wish it was John that lived and me would have died? Yes, I do wish it.
As I eat my grapes.
I'm gonna eat my red tomatoes.
Let me eat my fucking tomatoes.
You wish Jim Belushi had died and John would have lived. I do wish it.
I do wish that.
I do wish.
Let me eat my cherry tomatoes. I love tomatoes.
John Noble, great performance by the way.
John Noble's fucking awesome.
Fantastic.
I'll keep this 3-card Monty here.
Good. Beethoven, Hooch, Air Bud was your hand, and the Joker card was My Dog Skip. You win.
Ooh, My Dog Skip.
I guess you could have said Cujo too.
But Cujo's a good dog.
Just got that movie the other day, by the way. My Dog
was
Skip.
a good dog.
I'm not a big fan of My Dog Skip, so yeah.
Hey, if you want to watch it, it's available.
You had Hooch. You know I love
It's
Hooch.
on Plex now.
Yeah, it's on Plex.
Yeah. The
All right,
premiere
Justin.
is on Plex.
Here it goes.
Yeah.
Iconic movie weapons.
Ooh.
You have Harry Potter's wand, John Matrix's rocket launcher, and the noisy cricket from Men in Black.
I feel like we've done this one before.
Nope, we haven't.
No, I've had to pick. I had to pick weapons to kill.
Yeah.
I remember that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Did we do Kill Fuck Mary with weapons?
You might have done Kill Fuck Mary with this.
Yeah, I think that's what we did. Yeah. So now we're playing it a different way.
Mm-hmm.
Top weapons in a movie.
Iconic movie weapons.
Think of what he could have under that Joker.
I know. Well, that Joker could be a lightsaber.
Yeah, it could be a lightsaber.
Could be.
I would probably
Could be
list
dirty.
lightsaber.
Could be Dirty Harry's big old gun.
I would say Excalibur would probably be top.
Yeah.
Could be. Could be. Greg would like that.
I'm going to pull the Joker.
The Joker card just happens to
Han
be
Solo's blaster.
close. Indiana Jones's whip. You win. Phoebe Waller Bridge kill me. Next one.
Did he use his whip in the last movie?
No, he did it once in the last
he?
movie.
Yeah, I think to
Once.
get up like the wall.
He was whipping the people in the room to get them back, and they pull guns on him, and he ducks under the table. And that's
Oh,
Oh yeah, they
wasn't
pull
it-
all the
but-
guns
the
out.
whip,
Yeah,
yeah.
but-
God, I
wasn't-
forgot about that movie.
It's so
But
bad.
wasn't that like in a flashback? That wasn't like in present time or something like that?
I don't know if he used the whip in the
No, he was
flash-
running after her, right?
I was.
Yeah, but no,
Yeah.
he was in that place where she was with all the people in the.
Okay, I think we
Shooting
spent enough time
gangbangs.
talking about
It's in the
this.
trailer, and he's
Sorry, I
whipping the people
apologize.
away, and he says, "Get
Okay.
back!" And they all pull guns, and that's the only time he uses. the whip.
Okay, we're not talking about this anymore.
The
Didn't
movie's
matter.
horrible. Stop. Dial Destiny sucks. Anyway, next one, Matthew. Movie.
Yes.
Vehicles.
Movies?
Movie vehicles.
Oh, okay.
Your hand is
Movie.
Ecto 1,
Ooh.
the Bluesmobile,
Ooh.
Pee Wee Herman's bike. That's your hand, bitch. What do you want? Do you want that hand or you want the Joker card?
So, movie. What other movie? I mean, yeah,
A lot.
you'll put like the fucking Batmobile
lot.
in there, like the Batmobile.
zillion.
Are we doing? Is it only vehicle? Is it like flying vehicles too?
Could
maybe?
be anything, my friend. Could be
See, I don't
anything.
like this game. See, you only put cars and bike. Oh, you can put a bicycle, I guess.
They put a bike.
You could put the DeLorean,
Could be.
Batmobile,
Could be.
X-Wing,
Could be.
Millennium Falcon.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Ooh.
What else? How about the ET bike?
Nah, I would never put that.
No. The Close Encounters of the Third Kind spaceship.
Jesus, what a rip.
What are the spaceships?
A Richard Dreyfuss classic.
Yeah, the Orca. You gotta put the Orca. The Orca's
Orca's a good one. That's a good vehicle. That is a
technically.
vehicle. I would
That's a,
count.
that's a vehicle used to navigate.
Had an
the
anniversary
waters.
recently.
I know, 50 years, young.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You know, out of all those people Richard Dreyfuss is still alive. Can you
Still
fucking
alive.
believe that shit?
Still alive.
Fucking what's his name?
Shark's
died
even dead.
Yeah, the shark. Yeah, the shark is. I mean,
Killed the shark.
Yeah, fucking what's his name? Died. Robert Shaw died when he was 50 fucking 5 years old.
He had doll's eyes.
Doll's eyes. Now he's dead eyes.
The Ecto-1.
I'll
The
drink to your leg.
Bluesmobile.
You drink to my. You drink to my leg.
You drink to your leg.
I drink to your leg. Ah, look at it, drink to your leg.
Pee Wee Herman's
It's the
bike.
fucking bow-legged women.
Good movie. Good movie.
Great movie. I think it gets better every year.
It does.
That's a fantastic movie. They don't make them like they used to.
Hoopa!
Hoopa!
The Orca's not on the list. Ecto-1, the Bluesmobile, Pee Wee Herman's bike.
I guess I'm talking about Jaws all day.
That's it.
Ecto-1, Bluesmobile, Pee Wee Herman's bike. Will you pull something weird out of that Joker? I mean, they're all iconic. Ecto-1. You're gonna try some shit. So I'm gonna pull that Joker card.
Going for the Joker card. And the Joker
Something
card
weird, something good's gonna be under there. I feel it.
just happens to be the Dumb and Dumber dog van. You lose.
I would argue that's pretty iconic.
Over Pee Wee Herman's bike, Ecto-1, and the Bluesmobile.
Yeah,
No.
I don't know. When's the last time you saw a dog car?
Exactly.
When's the last time you saw a dog car? Might be the
When's
greatest
the last
sentence
time you
ever
saw
made.
Pee Wee's bike?
Yesterday, actually.
When's the last time you saw Ecto-1? I guess so. Well, I guess in that last shitty.
What's that line I love in Pee Wee Herman when he's yelling at this? He's having the meeting. And
I was like,
you have something
is there something you want to share with us, Amazing Larry?
I love that line so much.
Because Amazing Larry is just a character.
He turns and like, huh?
Nope. For no reason, he's there. And
Why is Amazing Larry there?
Who is Amazing Larry?
What the fuck is Amazing Larry?
What's amazing about him? Except he looks like a weird Native American hairdo and shit like
Pee
that.
Wee Herman's Big Adventure might be one of my favorite films.
Pretty
I love that
fucking
movie.
good. Hey, big gulps, huh?
It's true.
See you later.
It sounded like a garbage truck fell off the Empire State Building.
And when they pull the body from the twisted, burning wreck,
Large
looks
Marge.
like this.
Great movie. Justin, the last one.
Yeah.
Tell me
And
about
boy,
your.
oh boy, it could be the hardest one.
Oh,
Oh, really? The last one was kind of hard.
Hottest 80s movie chicks.
Oh.
And your hand is Sloane from Ferris Bueller.
Oh yeah, she's came out of retirement recently.
Gracie Law from Big Trouble in Little China, Kim Cattrall. And Jennifer from Back to the Future 2, Elizabeth Shue.
Yeah, she's far superior than the first. What's her name?
Mia Sarah
Claudia
as Sloane. Kim Cattrall as Gracie Law, and Elizabeth Shue as Jennifer from Back to the Future.
Top. Well, Saloon's up there. That said, hottest
80s.
80s.
He might have a fucking what's her name under that. What's her name?
I know.
Well, Kevin Kline's wife.
I mean, Winona Ryder.
Could have Winona Ryder in there.
Could have a young Kelly Preston.
A lot of hot 80 movie chicks.
I'm gonna go for the Joker, buddy.
Go for that Joker
Because I know there's a handful of them as I'm thinking right now.
Well,
and the Joker card just happens to be one.
Oh boy.
Girl without a last name. It just happens to be called Lisa from Weird Science, Kelly LeBrock. You win!
Kelly LeBrock from
I would
Weird
argue
Science.
What? That
What?
shower scene alone is hotter than anything these other women
From
have ever
Weird
seen.
Science?
Oh my God,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
That was a...
Woo! That made me a heterosexual, that scene.
Yeah.
Yep, I like that.
And then...
you were just about to. You were just about to.
I
Be
was like,
gay.
yeah, I don't know.
Dog's
Oh,
not
wait,
gay
no,
anymore.
Kelly LeBrock. I'll buy that for $1.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You
Thank
were, it's like, you know what? I think I like guy. Oh wait, hold on.
Wait, whoa.
I think you were going to pull a career opportunities.
It was between Phoebe Cates and
Yeah.
Lisa, but man, Lisa put hair on my chest, man. That
Yeah.
was
That
I know,
was...
but you get to see it. But you get to see the titties.
you get to see a little. You get some side boob out of Kelly
Yeah,
LeBrock.
but
in
you get
that.
to see full on titty.
That was prime. That was prime.
Prime LeBrock, but she
It
was
went
hotter in that than she was in
downhill
Woman in
after that.
Red. She was
Well,
Woman
hotter.
in Red, yeah.
Kelly LeBrock went down. It was Phoebe Cates has stayed pretty consistent.
She still looks great.
Even
Phoebe
in her,
Cates.
like in her age, she's still looking pretty good.
If you're going about longevity, I go Phoebe Cates, but
You hear that,
man,
Phoebe? We love
Lisa
you.
on Weird Science she was literally designed to be the hottest woman in the world.
That was the whole point.
That was the point.
I want to give a lick of piss to put your fire. Whatever he says. All right,
Everybody-
Peter.
is everybody dead in that? No, Kelly LeBrock's alive. Only Brad Bill Paxton.
Yeah, what's his name's not dead either. Not Philip Michael Thomas. What's his name?
Philip Michael Thomas Hall.
I was in that.
Philip Michael Thomas Hall.
This has been the Joker's Wild. More of a gamble than trying to make it through the entirety of the show.
Weird Science.
Give everybody our
Anthony
information.
You know what's really grinding my gears?
What's grinding your
The Simplistic Reviews podcast.
Of course
it's
it is.
taking over the internet, everybody.
How do you get to their website?
You have to go to the internet. Maybe go to Alta Vista. and
What's
type
the
in-
internet?
The internet is a
That's where we
series
made
of
Kelly LeBrock
tunes.
and Weird Science, isn't it?
Really?
Her name is Internet Lady.
I'm going to
I
try
like to
it.
enter her net.
I think everybody should try the internet because the internet is the wave of the future.
What's the first thing I should do when I get to the internet?
The first thing you go to is you type in http://
Ice Road colon.
PORNHUB.com. But only
typing
if
stuff up it.
you are in California. You can't do that if you're in
No,
Florida
they'll
or
stop
any other civilized. So you know what? If you can't go to Pornhub, then you go to simplistic.reviews. SIMPLISTIC.
Would you like to play a game?
Whoa, that's amazing.
I know. Thumbs
This
up,
internet
dude.
thing, I think, is here to stay.
I
wow.
think, yes.
Thank you, Matt. And
And now
Simplistic
our
Reviews.
Justin and Matthew.
And now,
They've been switched.
yes, and now we can take the red pill and wake up.
What is real? How do you define real?
Nothing's
What is
real.
real?
Even reality.
I think real is when you have to go do your landlady's laundry
Garbage.
and take out her garbage. And
It's the smell, Mr. Anderson. It's the smell.
It's the smell.
So the final results are in. There were 3 Iran is gonna bomb the shit out of us jokes. They made one Jared Leto totally sucks balls joke. But 0 jokes about Arbor Day. That one's on me, I guess. Really thought these guys would trash tree preservation. They did make a joke about Jim Belushi. That's gotta count for something, right?
This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.